And everybody, I think we should be live. I'm looking over at my monitor screen. Looks like I'm getting the audio. That's good. Okay, great. Welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us here on the YouTubes. Let me get my jump
and on Twitch.
Oh, we're Twitch too.
Right.
And that's a familiar voice. What's up, Keaton? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does it send chat over to me, or is that a one-way street?
It should do both ways, actually. Hey, Sai, how's it going, dude? So I'm seeing it over here on the YouTube thing, so it should be showing up on Twitch for you. Is it?
It is not.
Okay. Interesting.
I can just pull up YouTube. It's not a big deal. It's far from the end of the world.
Well, it's a bummer that it's like, I guess the YouTube chat showing up here in this, and I guess it's just, I don't know. Who knows? We are going to be doing some maps, my friend, if you want to come join in. We're also, Chris is back. He's dusting off the cobwebs from his trips and things like that, so...
It's gone so long, I got the returner thing.
He's got the returner thing. He's been gone so long. Yeah, dude, so just sign on in and we will get you invited. I was just doing some Cacpot stuff in hopes that at some point saving up a crazy amount of MGP will pay off in the long run.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
They are planning on releasing something that
whale.
costs more than the Fen.
That whale, if that whale is what we're talking about, I'm so excited about it.
What? What's up?
So there's people like Square's been shutting down, like people showing off the images, but apparently hey, what's up, Codebreaker? There has been some leaks of that. It's a giant. I don't know how many person mount, but I'm told it's 4 or more, and it's a giant whale. And apparently it's gonna. The hope is that it's a part of the gold saucer. The fear is that they're gonna try to sell it for money. And it looks epic, dude. It's a giant flying whale. So, if it's more than a Finware at 1 million, then I got to be saving. Hey, De La Rosa. Oh, cool. All right, cool. Red Mage profile pic, by the way. And then you're also probably hearing the voice of Chris, and he's also streaming live on Twitch if you're so interested. And actually being able to see both of us at the same time. Now, I'm not seeing the Twitch chat, so if anybody is on Twitch and they chat, let me know, Chris.
I have not been seeing either.
Okay, well, I mean, like,
so
on
either
Twitch.
everybody's quiet, or mine's not working.
Okay, well, then maybe it's you.
All right.
So you're gonna be doing.
I just super cleared out my inventory.
Nice, inventory cleared. Sai looks like he's going to be logging in and joining us, which is going to be great. What's up, Badger?
I got almost 2.5 tabs. Okay.
Nice. How's my inventory?
Put away things I'll regret putting away.
Looking clean.
Oh, what's up, K-Dog? Did you get that one over? Right?
Yes, I did.
All right.
K-Dog.
Then I'm going to open up YouTube chat, and we're going to view it that way.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is that even K-Dog's message didn't show up in the Twitch chat, so something not working. Oh, good. Sai's on. Let me invite him to partake.
K-Dugs didn't show up in K-Dugs didn't show up in what?
It didn't show up in the YouTube chat. Like, I've got the one chat to rule all chats, and it's, so I can see all that. So, which is great, because I don't have that multiple windows up. And going from there. What's up, Assassin?
Hey.
Hey, Sai.
Hello.
Hiyo.
All right, we're getting the gang together. Hey, Assassin, you got your character on the server, right? You're level 60, though. Like, you want to come?
Yeah.
Like, if we can get another guy, like, you can come hit things. You're gonna get hit hard, but it's still it doesn't restrict you.
I know. I wish I could though, but I'm actually away from my computer until the end of the week.
Well, no worries. Thanks for coming and hanging out in voice.
Yeah, I think I would hang around in voice.
Oh, okay. We're getting the connection. Caden is K-Dog. K-Dog is Caden.
Woo, Chris,
yeah,
good
exactly.
to finally meet you, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
good to be around.
If anybody's on Sargatanas and they want to come run some maps with us, it's probably best if we had at least 4 people. So
it is absolutely doable with 4. I've cleared the shipping altars with 4 people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you can do it with 4. I'm willing to take even more than 4. You just bring maps.
Is it Gazelle skin, right?
Yeah, the Gazelle skin.
Yes, gazelles.
I know plenty of people who have done it with 2.
Yeah, 2 is going to be a challenge. I like how they keep increasing the difficulty of it though, so it's been relevant. Yeah, we're on Sarg.
Yeah.
Do you want to come?
It's a summoner with Tainagi and a healer, and that's how they do it with 2.
Awesome, K-Dog.
How do they grab all the ads, though? I mean, I know Titan can do an okay job with 1, but when all the ads drop in...
I mean, I can come as a like, is that we bringing the summoner with us?
The summoner tanks it. Simple.
Yeah.
The summoner tanks it.
Always.
And quite honestly, the ads don't hit that hard.
Well, I'm glad we were.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, it's Santa Rosa. Okay, cool. Get the connection.
This is coming from a guy who does Savage on a regular basis. You don't know about what hit hard. Not until you eat 150k tank busters.
Yeah, like that. When you told me that, Sin, I was just like, oh man, good to know. I'll watch that on YouTube later when somebody puts it up. Oh, no need to fill
I would so love to do Savage. I want to do it.
I do too, and then then I look at where I'm at in life. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, I'll get there. What's up, Ted? Oh, man. All right, Badger, drive safe, dude.
All right, Time Worn Gazelle skin map.
Yes.
I had to come to.
If everybody here, let's look at the party makeup. Because
they stack yet? Can they please add that into the game?
Stack?
Where I can keep,
gosh.
Yeah, where I can keep multiple maps.
Right, it'd be cool. Like, just to, no. We got 2 warriors. I'm a healer, and we got a black mage. Is there?
It says I already have a map.
Go red mage. Della Rosa. And thank you, Assassin, for the host over on Twitch.
If that's the case, I'll go machinist for MP if needed.
It's up to you, man. Yeah, because you got refresh.
Yep. Well, I main both machinist and black mage, so I can do either or, no problem.
Well, HalMag300,
serious
aka
thunder
the
outside.
Terrorizer, man, your name is perfection personified, just right there. We're gonna start with maps, and we're gonna kind of see where the evening goes. This is a community game night, so you probably will see the little thing if you guys want to come hang out in Discord. And we're gonna start with maps, and then we're gonna just see how we feel and just run whatever. And so, as a part of Aether Data Center, if you guys are on Aether, so are we. So hopefully we get to all chillax. And thank you all 3 thumbs up here on YouTube. Appreciate that very much. All right, so did we get our party makeup? It looks like we did, and we're looking solid. So I've got 1 map. Let me just put my flag up in here as I override it. Let me switch to party chat just so that I don't spam the crossword link shell with like, oh, we're here, and then everybody's reminded that you can't play with everybody with this concept. Flag. Okay, cool.
I also have a Thieves map.
Ooh. Then yeah, we're mapping.
Wait, how do I open up my existing map? It says I have a map.
It's under your key items. Or you can always decipher.
That explains.
What are we doing first? Are we doing yours or the one that I linked?
Oh, did you link one side? If you did, let's do yours first. Scrolling
up. It doesn't matter. We can do either.
No, let's go Zim Step.
All right.
And then we'll. Oh yeah, any reason to go to the Azim Step is a good reason in my opinion.
Absolutely, I love the Azim Step. It's such an awesome zone.
The K-Dog, are you on right now? Because I can open up a quick party finder and we can get you in. Party finder. So if anybody wants crossworld link shell, we just do recruit. We're gonna say clear unselected.
Does it matter where I go on a Zoom step?
Just teleport to either one. He's got them. If you click on his link that he put in the text up above in the party chat, it will add the map to your cool thing. It will add his flag essentially, so that will help you get to where you need to go. All right, K-Dog, I got the party finder up.
Jelly bean.
Jelly, do you want to come join us?
Hey, Jelly.
Hey.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
What's going on, Assassin? Thanks for the host.
Invite.
Did we get K-Dog an invite to the crossworld link show?
I opened up the party finder, so he can totally get get in.
Also, Chris, hi, long time no talk.
Hey Jelly, we got actually the party
Yeah, I
finder
took
up, so if you just want to
like
you just
2
want to pop
months
in.
off and just kind of a month and a half. I left the country for a little over 2 weeks and went and saw
I
my
heard
sister.
you went to, what was it, Romania?
Yeah, that's where my sister lives.
Oh wow.
So we went and saw
Okay,
that.
thanks
That
for
was my
having
first
us.
time to
Land
go
of
visit.
Dracula.
She does actually live in the Transylvania region, so we went to Dracula's castle, and it's awesome.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Just search Bryn under the Party Finder, K-Dog. So you go Party Finder, and then if you click on, you can. It's not private, so you just click Open Name Search, BRIN, and then hit Search, and then it's got no objective, so you can just kind of pop in. And so it's same thing for you, Jelly, if you want to just pop in and join.
It's intimidating. Time Warp.
I'm away, and I wish I had my PC with me for this.
You're good. You're good, Della Rosa. Like I'm actually gonna before we kick this off, I'm gonna pop up because like the kids are asleep. I'm just checking on Mikey real quick, make sure he's still good. You'll know if he's not because he has a screen that can cut through diamonds. But he's just like a little dude, man. It's like his warrior yell, like just.
Well, with Jelly in the party, you won't have to go as a healer.
I'm gonna go summoner. Let me check.
I would love if maps could be cross-server.
Oh,
the fact that open world's not cross-server, like the zones are already instanced, so it's just about making them.
They're trying to make it. They're trying to make it to where maps are cross-server, so they're instanced completely.
Well, so one of the things that I've been really impressed with, like the WoW release, is how effortlessly it just fills the zones. So it would say, okay, Azim step, we want the zone to have between 20 and 100 people in it. So if there's less than 20, it just merges us with other servers inside our server group. So like it doesn't necessarily have to be able to go beyond your cluster, but it just starts pairing those until it's full. So first it would try to fill it with Sargatanas, and it's like, well, that's not enough. And it just keeps doing it until it's full. And then if it overfills, it'll actually, while you're in the zone, without ever zoning you out or any load screen, it'll just start pulling them back apart.
All right, we got him. He's in the crossworld.
That's a way of optimizing the servers.
And then when you're in a crossworld party, it would just automatically pull you
into the right zone
to whichever one the leader is in.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna check in on Mikey.
It's effortless. It's awesome, and it's what this game needs, because in my opinion, like, this game has so much beautiful out in the world open content that doesn't get engaged with. And so if you have a group full of people that want to play it and they just happen to play on different servers, you end up with like a chance at having players enjoy the content that end up not doing it. And that's a real bummer for things like maps. Yeah, Dracula's Castle was awesome. It was a lot more like history based, I guess, than I thought it was. Like you kind of learn how the whole story just kind of like took an existing person and just totally surrounded it with all this myth and legend. And like some things about the actual person were worse than Dracula, and some things were not.
Kid is passed out.
Have you seen the movie called Dracula Untold?
Oh no, but it looked interesting.
It is a very, very good telling of the Dracula story.
I'll have to check it out. I like the actor who's in it. Let's see here.
I'm sad. I wanna try to learn O12S for gatekeepers, but there's no learning parties for it. Probably because it's the end of the week.
Yeah,
If you're gonna go
Tuesday. You know, you're gonna want everybody will end up waiting till then.
Well, I gotta run with my static.
So we're not doing this Crossworld. Briefly, Brian was throwing up a Crossworld to invite somebody to Crossworld Link Shell, but we won't be able to do maps Crossworld.
Yeah, we won't be able to.
Yeah, Terrorizer though, if you are part of the Aether Data Center and you do want to use that Party Finder thing to get a Crossworld Link Shell, please do, because we do more things than just maps. And just like Chris is saying, and even with Yoshi P's recent interview with DualShockers, it sounds like they're moving in that direction. The question that I would love to know, and everybody I guess would, is when can we expect that? Like, you know, is it going to be 5.0 or sometime during the 5 series, or is it 6? Because at some point, if they don't tell us when to expect, you know, those changes, frustration will end up just building because it's like, like we want to play, and the reason why I think we don't see so much open world content is literally because they need to do that in place of it. Because if they make open world content first and then we still can't play together, it's just going to sit there and stagnate and die, and we're going to forget about it. So the investment needs to happen in the server architecture, and then go from there. All
What's
right.
going up, Flargan?
Flargan. All right, Sai, is De La Rosa back? I love that last name, by the way. It's fantastic. It just rolls off the tongue like De La Rosa. All right, De La
We need
Rosa.
to drop the cross party.
Whoa, Assassin with a big cheer.
Holy crap, Assassin! Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We only have to drop the party finder if we get a portal.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's insane, man. Thank you. Hey, Matt, how's it going, buddy?
You guys deserve it.
Oh, I'm gonna bring out my freaking chocobo because he decided to go away.
Alright, where's my...
Any of you guys thought of getting that new mount, that red horse mare that was originally in the Chinese version of the game?
I haven't.
It
They
looks
brought
alright.
it over here. They brought it over here.
Yeah, they brought it over. It's in the box station. It's the usual
Brian,
$25.
are you going Summoner?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with when I looked at my summoner is not geared at all, and then I thought that would just be painful. So my warrior, I'm gonna go DPS warrior, and then that way we have a backup tank as well if things go south. And Chris, you might want to make sure you got your. Oh, somebody else spawned it. It's not even us.
Is it because
It's
we're in the
mine.
crossworld? Because we're in the crossworld party.
All right.
I told you we had to drop that.
Okay. Party finder.
I'm
Unable to-
so gonna die.
We'll
Yeah.
raise you. We'll
You're
raise
not
you.
gonna
Somebody else's
die.
duty.
No, won't I lose my map if I die?
You're not
What?
gonna
Nah,
die.
you're not
Let's
gonna
just everybody leave and Brian invite everybody real quick.
Okay. Party. Disband.
Alright.
All right. Inviting. Invite.
Are we in size party?
We're working on it.
Oh, it's part of another player's duty.
Yeah. Hold on.
Ah.
I can't be invited while this is going on.
Jelly can just keep you alive.
There's no way I'm gonna kill all these.
Yeah, another player's duty. Oh, you can't be invited because you're in combat. Oh, so
Can
we
you
can't
reset?
help you. We just
can you,
have
can
to
you
heal.
reset it? Can you like run away?
Does he lose his map?
If he does,
I-
if he does, I'll reimburse him.
It's
I
the
have
beast
6
map.
maps.
Isn't this the special map?
No.
No, those are
The
underwater.
special maps, you just literally go to them.
If you run away, do they disappear though?
I'm about to
Find
find
out.
out.
Yeah. Let's,
Yeah, I
let's-
thought they
here's a
just.
good
I
experiment.
thought they reset, but I mean,
Where
I
is
don't know, I've never done it.
Where's De La Rosa? Like.
The shark ran back.
Were they not out here with us? Yeah, Shark ran back.
Why did you guys
Oh,
disband
they
again?
just. Yeah, they just.
Well, because it's like we were having issues with.
Because we're in Crossworld.
They're still on my screen.
Cool. Invite to party. Unable to invite. Currently bound by duty in a different area. Ah.
Yeah, he's got the sword still up.
So I've got 3 minutes until they go away.
Yes. Let's kicking us off right.
I did
You
try
did.
tried soloing the treasure mobs once. I got the unlucky roll and rolled the 4 big ones.
Can
I did
trade with
survive,
you?
but I didn't kill them in time.
Oh, you don't have to do that, Brian.
Okay. I was like, I feel bad.
Like I said, I had 6 maps plus a thief.
Do we want to then go to mine because then we teleport and then
Yeah, we can just
that way
teleport.
we like that should clear this. So let me link you guys my map here. Brian, where are you?
Where did the name Card come from, Larkin? All I can think of is Karn the Betrayer from the Warhammer universe. He carries an axe named Gorechild.
Gorechild.
And then they spent all that time thinking of a name for Gorechild, and then he carries a plasma pistol called Karn's pistol, which is much less inventive. Oh, where are we going?
CWLS.
I'll accept that.
Blindly. I can't follow you.
Right, I know. That's why I was like, I'm trying to give you the flag code so you can teleport to this Aetherite, and then I can invite you. What's the code for the cross world link shell? Like, it's not CWLS. It's freaking
/CWL.
CWL. Okay, flag. There we go. There's the link sign for the map. If you want to teleport to, I'm at Castrum Ornines or whatever. I'll get you into the party, and then we'll finally go do some maps.
It's been a test.
Oh, thanks, dude. Thank you, Terrorizer. Well, you know, you gotta dust out the cobwebs, and it's only fair that I'm human and make mistakes. Did you get to teleport into the zone yet, Si?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, where are you? Let me just go to Crossbow Link Shell and just invite you from here. Invite to party. There we go. There we go. We got him. Okay.
Great success.
Yeah, maps would be awesome if it was something that we could share with like everybody besides our server. So there's still also limitations with some of that, like where you see that still like with the Palace of the Dead. It's that, or like you had to, if you form a cross-world party, you have to all be in the same physical zone. Before it was just your server, and still the duty finder would still be there, but you couldn't do a cross-world party finder. So it'll be neat to see what happens. And hopefully it happens soon.
How funny. My next map is back in the same step.
Alright, looks like we're all here. Chris, you want
Jelly
to
has a cape on.
It's because I'm awesome.
Sure.
Alright, yeah, you might want to put on your deliverance.
I think I have a leaf.
Cool. We're good. Defiance, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Map. Do they have me looking? No? Okay.
You have to go to actions and dig.
Yeah.
Actions, general.
You can put it on your bar if you'd like.
Could, but they keep taking away. They keep giving me more skills. So it's like, okay. I gotta be choosy. I gotta be choosy. I gotta. Keyboard sucks.
Booyah.
Keyboard sucks.
Oh, but I'm not allowed to say that controllers suck. Double standard.
They can't. Because they're just so perfect.
Yeah, they are.
It's like, all right. It's like the ultimate battle will be decided tonight. What's up, Jake?
I don't have to heal anybody that plays with a controller. It's cool.
Has anybody here played Maple Story 2 at all? Jake's asking. I saw some streams of Thamrail playing. So he was like tooling around with like a level 25 archer. Well, okay. It doesn't look
How long is your chat delay? Is it, Brian? Scribe was asking about
Scribe.
chat delay.
It should be pretty quick. It should be fairly quick. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing that. Bosom Buddy's almost complete. Nice.
Oh, I should get a chocobo out. Chocobo, I choose you.
Adds to the night. Defeat all enemies.
I just did a map earlier today, and I got the new map thingy. I never did it before. It was only two. It was only two of us.
Bazinga.
I went with Vic.
Bazinga. All right, guys. Here we go. By the way we roll, I should have said this earlier, is it's everybody can need on everything. You bring your map.
Free for all. Perfect.
Free for all. Like, no.
Free for all.
Everything inside, too?
Everything inside.
All right.
Need. I don't care. Bring your maps. Right. We can keep doing maps.
That's the best roll.
It's just fun. Like, you bring your maps. It's all gambling. You never know what you're going to get. And it's fun. Rather than, like, it's like, eh.
Thanks, Terrorizer.
Oh, we got it, Chris.
This is the first time Maple Story 2. This is my first time here.
This is exciting. I love this.
I'm watching the opening cutscene.
That's fine.
I don't think I'll have to.
It's the only cutscene you'll watch because I'll just skip you from here on out. Oh, thanks,
Let's
guys.
get those.
Thanks to everybody who hit that thumbs up button on YouTube. Appreciate it.
It's intense.
All right, here we go.
Big money, no whammies.
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
Okay,
Young
so is
people
it
don't
is
know
it
what that is, by the
all or
way.
nothing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you roll.
So you just keep
You keep
you
rolling
keep playing
up to 5
games
times.
and,
If you do it 5 times, you win.
Are we just gonna keep going, or
We'll keep going. Go.
Alright.
Yes. One more. Oh,
Lesser
okay.
summon.
Yeah. Why do I feel like dancing to this? Because this is something to dance to.
Ram's voice out, Dragon's voice in.
Thank you. Going DPS mode, beast mode. Should get my beast mode shirt on. Julie got me a beast mode shirt because I've lost so much weight. I'm like, thanks.
In.
Yeah. Uh oh, we got ads. I'm picking them up.
Watch out for the gaze attacks. And out.
Get over here.
In.
Thank you. Uh oh, watch out. Lots of things moving. Oh, and they have a chance to spawn golden Namazus, so golden fish people, Chris. And that is
Okay.
it's the most exciting thing because it's chaotic. So this is what I kind of rated as my highlight of the patch.
Ram's voice?
Out. Yeah.
Oh, thought that was the end.
Nah, you're good.
I got it mixed
I
up.
guessed.
I'll sit here, frozen, beating on a blue pig, defenseless and alone.
A defenseless blue pig. Yeah.
What's going on, Jade?
Hey, Jade, how you doing?
Good. Is Discord not going to reset again?
In.
No, it should be good.
Man.
We're having problems with that. Yeah. Or we just destroy him. Let's see what we get.
Yeah,
We got 2
Discord
Genesis,
was
1,000
bad
gills.
yesterday,
No rolls on that. Nothing to roll on. Okay. All right. Here we go,
Got,
guys.
got 1,000 gil.
Yeah.
Pay for a
And,
map. We only have to do that 85 more times. 84.
You also got
Yes.
Matera. Like there's like this thing throws loot at you. It's insane. Have you played it yet?
Chris, you can
Jake?
actually wait on the other side of the circle, so when the boss spawns, you can just grab him and it'll flip him around.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Go one more. Step. Stop. Oh, okay. Stay. We're here too.
Nope. Greater
Well,
summon.
what happens on the silver one?
Oh, it's amazing.
You get a...
I don't want to tell him. I'm hoping that we get. He
All
just,
right, all right.
Like he gets to experience if we get
Watch
it.
out for the front attack.
This mess.
He is a mess.
It's like one of those weird toys out of Toy Story.
Silk and spray. Yeah, perfect. Oh, turn. Yeah. Boom. Implosion.
It's like intense music, but it's so cheerful. It's like a Harry Potter fight. Everything's all nice and happy, but your life is at risk.
Oh, interesting. I guess that's a different kind of
Oh
donut.
no!
Different kind of donut. Ooh,
All the
great.
donuts.
All the
Ooh, man.
donuts.
Maybe we'll get an even dozen.
It makes me
Oh,
want some
turn.
donuts turn.
You'll eat a donut, but you won't get an air fryer for a chicken wing.
I won't eat a donut. I would just think it makes me want.
They're only
to
on
have-
Paleo.
Oh, we got an ad. We got an ad.
Find
We
a
got an ad. We
donut
got
in
an
the
ad.
wild.
You'll have a donut, but what about a cronut?
A cronut? I've never had a cronut, but I've heard
They're
that
not
they're
that
all the
good.
rage.
They're not. I mean, like they're okay, but I feel like they're way overhyped.
Yeah, they're only
Sweet.
big
2
in
treasure
New York,
coffers.
New York.
Music's back.
Yeah, dance party. Why won't it let me open the treasure coffer here? Okay, I guess.
It's locked tight.
I already opened it.
Man,
This
Sai
one?
is all about it. Hey,
All
map.
4,000. Ooh.
Okay, does the thief map go to the owner?
No, it's all need
Okay.
all day long.
If we're just
well,
gonna
the
use
other
Now,
that I
ideally,
usually
we're going to
do is
use
refer
it. We
thief
did
map
have
goes to
somebody who
owner.
came along, got a thieves map, and was like, All right, I'm out. Like, oh, we were hoping to check it out, but that's when they first came out. Oh wow, thanks all of you guys who are hitting that thumbs up button and sharing the stream. Really, really appreciate it. All right, here we go. Roll number 3.
All right, like I said, Chris, you can start on the other side of the circle, so when the boss spawns, you can just grab him.
Sorry, the dance party just draws me in.
It just draws you. It is a.
I blame Jelly.
I like my macro like.
She's got a cape.
The whole time.
Keep going.
One more.
Go on.
Do we lose?
Oh, one more.
Nice.
One more. Oh, okay.
Do we? So it's over if we get a.
What you really want is the exclamation mark.
Yes. The exclamation mark.
Man,
is
my
cool.
dance stayed the whole time.
Yeah, you're still dancing. Grab it and scoot. The old grab and scoot.
Loot and scoot.
Loot and scoot.
Bubble heart.
He does chirp. Like, you want to try. We want to try. Oh, you got ads.
Can they be my friend?
Yeah, they can be your friend.
Looks like
Sure,
they can be my friend.
nicely.
Chirp is something that
Killing
might put you to sleep or something like that. It's like a
They
power.
have like nice little beautiful eyes.
They do not appreciate the flirting.
Oh, yeah, stun. Yeah, stunned.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
maybe not stunned. Never mind.
I'm not being a good tank.
I thought I stunned it. Either way. Thank you for
Fully
taking
You're not gonna
off
do the-
resisting.
You're not gonna do the Final Fantasy 11 ZZZZZ in chat.
I can if you need. Or I can just verbally tell you. Alright, opening the treasure. We got some cloth quaint.
Oh yeah, my mighty roll of a 3.
Jelly
Really
bean.
gets that. Alright, Chris is in position. Alright, roll number 4. Sometimes we do extreme, but we haven't. We just haven't had it time wise. You know, I guess it's kind of in the name. Like, work has been very busy. Go.
Uh-oh.
One more. Stop right there. Stop. So yes.
Cool.
I like Suzaku Extreme.
This is number 4.
I'm doing Suzaku Extreme
Oh,
right
look at
now.
this little mer pony.
This is
Yeah.
just like the boss from Scala, but it hits harder.
I like it. I like the concept of the boss rush mode. It feels like it's repeatable random content that is fun and effective. It's like, oh man, Dolorosa.
So tiny. You're so tiny.
It's the
I'm sorry that that
Lalafell.
happened.
It's the Lalafell. Like, ouch.
Alright, the Golden Namazu.
Golden Namazu. Got him. Good job. Hydrospheres.
I don't know what that does.
I
What
guess it
Santa
knocks you
does.
into the bloody- oh, wow.
Gosh. That was not nice. Torpedo.
That's his tank buster right there. That's what he did to
See that?
Dolorosa. Not to Dolorosa. Yeah, I did some of
Dolorosa could also play as a first name. You could be like Dolorosa Montoya.
Yes, true. My name is Emilio Montoya. You killed my father. Now prepare to die. I did Savage, actually, a little bit of Savage for the first and second tier.
You do Savage, just a little bit.
little.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will never do it again.
It's so funny. It's only funny because
Ooh,
you're a
7,000.
fun person. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, that was nuts.
Rin seafood mix forever.
Rin seafood mix.
I was waiting. I was gonna see if you, Jelly, were gonna do that or not, and it turned out you did.
Jelly's a fucking dork.
Pretty much.
Oh, look at all these white ones.
Oh yeah.
What's the white
Is
and
the red diamond good?
Do
The
not
red
want
diamond's good,
no
but
pink.
you want
No pink.
I want the silver. I want silver so bad. Stop. Keep going.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Be a
Okay.
troll, be a troll.
Be a troll or you know, lightning bolt. Waving the fingers, waving it. I've never finished all 5. Come on. Come on. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool.
Come on,
be cool.
spit us
be
out,
cool.
spit us out.
Be cool. Ah.
Boo!
I think the shitting altars is absolutely the best idea for maps so far that they've ever done.
Yeah, it's
It is
the
so
highlight
fun.
of 4.4. It's the highlight of 4.4. For
Yeah,
freaking
K-Dog, I've taken,
I don't know
taken
about that, but it's
a
up
pretty
there.
big break. Life outside of gaming has been busy.
All right, who's got the next map?
I have my map ready to go more or less, unless somebody wants to do theirs first.
Are we in? Anybody
I
else
mean,
knows
mine's in the
stuff?
locks, but I really haven't looked to where.
Yeah, if you know where, like whoever can, I guess.
I'm in
put
the peaks.
Whoever has their flag ready.
Right,
to
whoever
share.
has a. Yeah, mine. I haven't really looked at mine, so.
All right, we got one. Size put it in the crossword link shell, so there he goes. We're going to go with size, and then we'll go with De La Rosa.
Ooh,
All right. Oh man, that's right next to the Dawn Throne. Perfect.
cool.
Discord volume is.
What's
louder than
going on?
yours. Just barely hear you.
Yoshi?
Is
You
that
just barely hear me?
in Twitch? I'm assuming.
I can turn that up. Over on Twitch, I assume? Yeah.
Yeah, because you sound perfectly clear for me.
You have to turn everybody else down a little. That's the way that works. Right there? Let's see when somebody else talks.
How much wood could a woodchuck duck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Very nice.
As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck, if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
So like when it's chucking wood, does it mean like I always thought it was like eating the wood?
I always thought that
but
too.
then like for some reason I read something like a couple months ago. It's like throwing the wood, like you're chucking it, and I was like mind blown. Is that what that means? I was just like, holy crap, I'm so stupid. Like is that what it
Those are
means?
the two, Flargan, those are the two jobs that I want to see the most. I think that I'm concerned for Blue Mage. I think I would like if they introduced it if it was a job that could fill all 3 roles depending on what skills you equipped. That's my hope for it. I don't know if they're going to do that. We'll find out.
I don't think they're gonna do that, and I really have my doubts on jobs filling multiple roles.
I know, but it would be so cool in my opinion. If they get rid of the classes, make jobs permanent, and then allow you to kind of spec a job one way or the other.
It's a trap.
That's a trap. This is the same one that he had last time with the same enemies.
The map remembers.
Bat remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. I'm playing with this tiny little mouse because my Final Fantasy mouse died. So I got my spare laptop mouse out. This thing is it's smaller than the palm of my hand.
Wait, so you got a Final Fantasy mouse?
I think it was
I only use my PlayStation for Final Fantasy, so yes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Phil Spencer's out in freaking Japan right now, and I'm just sitting here just going, for the love of God, announce 14 for Xbox. It's been long enough. Yeah, Portal, baby!
Oh, another 3,000. I'm just seeing if I can make back the 85 in straight cash. That's the way to do it. Then all the items are bonus.
It's all bonus. It's all sits on top.
Oh,
Not to
wait till
mention
you
once you
guys
just
get
don't get any
the
items.
wait till you guys get the spawn with the 30 Namazus in it.
It's an Insignia Bluetooth mouse that is seriously smaller than the palm of my hand.
What's going on, Yoshi?
Wow.
That would be insane if
I
that
love
Yoshi
my glamour.
was Yoshi P. It's like, oh my god.
Are we set?
We are set. Jelly's dancing. I'm
Alright,
gonna bust
big
out my
money,
tongue.
no whammy.
Oh, I almost had my tombstone out. Wiggling the fingers for luck.
Come on, gold,
Wiggling
Margaret,
the
come on,
fingers for
gold.
luck. Oh, baby. Okay. Bum, ba, bum.
Yeah, Fargan, I just don't have any friends that really play on PlayStation. They all play on Xbox. So I end up not really using my PlayStation much.
Yeah, I got nothing against the system. It's a solid. I mean,
It's
really
beautiful,
made a,
and
like
it
a
works
fantastic
great.
console.
I haven't
My
felt the
only-
need to
my
update
only
it. Like, I
concern-
updated my Xbox One to an Xbox One X because my Xbox One was just, like, slow and loud, and I really haven't had that issue with my PlayStation.
The what I'm interested in is to see what they end up doing with PS5, because one of the big things that like personally just kind of frustrated me was, and I get why they did it, was the loss of backwards compatibility for the PlayStation, and then kind of the big focus and push to PS Now, and so if PS5 is backwards compatible, like that's going to be a really sweet deal because my PlayStation is no more. And
yeah,
and it's like I would totally like, oh, Brian, you get another one? It's like, well, yeah, but we're also right on the verge of PS5, and I don't have like an endless amount of time. So if PS5 comes out back compat, I'm picking up Spider-Man 4 for PS5 day one.
Oh no, I'm gonna get hit by this.
All right, stunned him. Perfect.
Oh,
Who's
I didn't realize that was stunnable.
Who's a stun machine?
Good call.
I did it while I was running out. Like it was like a kick and like you're kicking and you're just jumping back. You know. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm not
That's
staying around
actually
to find
kind of cool.
out.
I've been two warriors having back-to-back stun abilities.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Aqua Gleam Hunter Force.
That's clever.
Here we go. Roll number 2.
Come on, give me gold.
Gimme. Get a gold. Like
Man,
when you
it's
hit
going
gold,
so fast this time.
When you hit gold, it multiplies. It's all gold from then on out.
Try the localization team talked a little bit about their process when at PAX East. Did you get a chance to see that? The guy that heads it up has such a crude mouth. He was just cussing left and right on a live Twitch stream. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I was there. I didn't go for that session, but I wish I was able to see that.
It was awesome. He talked about kind of the lore process and how it's so hard to get like basically the voice acting done because you have to get the voice acting done so far in advance, but they're still going through all this different localization, and that's why there's so little voiced sometimes.
That's always kind of the wonder. Yeah.
And he talked about like all the legal team stuff a little bit about everything they have to run through all these jokes and everything to make sure that, because the issue is not that like it'll be offensive in your target audience, it's that your target audience is so broad, you literally could say something that just means like something slang, but you don't realize in another part of that market, like there's so many English players all over the world that it means something totally different. And so they have this whole team of basically lawyers that are like political correct police that can tell them like how offensive something is worldwide.
What's the risk of us getting sued?
What are the odds?
Oh wow.
Well, it's the same thing at Gearbox. Oh, another ad. Same thing at Gearbox too. Like I have one of the guys that I worked with who actually was in charge of one of the DLCs that released for Borderlands 2. I forget the thing, but it's the Big Hunt one. He was saying like, yeah, like there's thousands and thousands of jokes that get cut because legal says no. It's like there's so much that you have to go through, and it's like, oh man. All right,
it was interesting to see how far in advance they really start working on all the story stuff.
I need 1 second.
All right.
And then like they'll do all the voice acting. So they'll go to London and do all the London voice actors, and then they have a different set of voice actors they use out like Australia. They'll do all the recordings in one day, and then that's what gets used for a whole patch cycle. So in that whole patch cycle, they have to they have multiple takes because they don't know how the tone of like the cutscene is going to be, and then each region has to weigh in and say like, how long do you need for your audio? And so a lot of times the Japanese is the reason that like our audio is, it feels like there's so little talking in a lot of our cutscenes because the Japanese version is so much longer. It's just a more eloquent language.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm sorry, my neck got clogged. I had to fix that.
You're good. I'm ready when you are, sir. I got my dance going on.
Come on, give me gold.
That'd be gold. Gold would be fantastic.
Oh, I'm so not getting gold.
Stop, please. Oh. Alright.
I don't think I've ever gotten a Megadonga.
It's cool. Like, that's why I don't want to spoil it, because if we get it, it's just you're like, what's happening? You start asking questions and you don't know.
Just you individually. It's quiet, Serenity.
Hey, hey, Serenity, how you doing? Oh, we got, okay, numerical order. Yeah, go with the numeric order. So if it's got a 1 over its head. Alright, where's 2? There's 2.
Oh gosh. Oh no, get out of the Venn diagram. Oh! Just eating that. This is chaos. They're focused on me.
No, that's self-escape.
Yeah, he hasn't done the raids yet since he's been back, so that'll be fun.
They're so fun. This tier is so good.
Not a lot with me, Serenity.
Yeah,
Brian's the busier guy lately.
I find the raids this tier really fun, except for O10.
I love it. It's good
Everyone hates O10.
I'm doing good, Serenity. We're just hanging out here on YouTube and on Twitch tonight.
It's pretty much the randomness factor in O10, because one tank has a chance of getting completely screwed over.
Touche on already capping your tomes this week.
My goal is to try to cap them within like 2 days, because then it's like, oh, I'll go play other games for the rest of the week. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, roll the 91 on the base. Give me the base.
19 on the base. 24.
In your face.
Yeah, so Serenity, and for anybody on Twitch, if you guys don't know, we went and opened up our Discord server to the whole community. So if you actually use the command !Discord, it'll actually generate the link so that if you're interested, you can come hang out in Discord with us.
Oh no! Stop!
Keep going!
Don't
keep going!
Do it. Oh, don't do it!
Come on! Come on!
That is such a bummer.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Assassin.
Charlie, you're not dancing hard enough.
No worries.
Come on! Don't do this to me.
Spit us out! Spit us out!
Yes!
Yes!
Whoa!
What happened?
We won.
All right.
Oh,
They got
Elder
the
Summon.
lightning.
We got the lightning.
Oh, you got the Elder Summon from that. Nice.
Yeah.
So you know what I was saying is from our other Discord what we used to say to make it happen. I'm not gonna say in this Discord.
Thank you.
Peen.
Pretty much. I was just like saying it over and over again, hoping it was gonna work. And I was like, don't hit the button, don't hit the button. We have a really weird superstition when we do maps in our other Discord.
Well, we'd always praise the left. You know, like it's like praise the left. Like the thing is, it brings out superstition. Okay, numbers. Okay, I found them. Okay, one's down. Looking for 2. There's 2. Found him. Okay, found 3. Here's 4.
Crap. I didn't turn. I just ate whatever that was and somebody stunned it.
Tomato. Alright, and 5. Good job, guys.
Oh, another vase.
All the base belong to us. Totally.
I'm seriously trying to get the whole collection.
Of all the vases?
Yep, I want all 5 of them.
I rolled a 1, so you're gonna probably... Someone's getting it, and it's not me. Optical intrusion.
Rolling mid pull. Let's try
Oh,
this
that
sloppiness
eyeball
out.
attack of his.
I rolled a
You
19.
don't have to turn around.
Oh, yeah?
The eyeball attack only matters if you're inside the cone.
Alright.
Yeah. 16,000.
Oh, come on, give me the emote.
Wow,
I want
nice.
that emote.
Is that an emote?
I want that shit. Oops, sorry.
Is that an
Sorry.
emote?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh!
Nice.
You got an emote. I didn't know that was possible. It's always fun.
What is
You never
it?
know what's happening here.
An illustrated manual of how to consult reference materials. I don't know. I didn't read the rest.
That's a lot of atonement.
Ballroom etiquette, something.
I wonder how much it goes for.
I've decided if I want to use it before I check.
Keep going. Keep going. Ah.
Bye. You know what to do.
Beep, 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 beep.
Man, can we get lucky and have it happen twice?
Lightning can strike the same place twice.
I have had it happen twice.
My wife has an uncle that's been struck by lightning 3 times, and all 3 times was in a bathtub. Why are you still taking baths during lightning storms?
You know, that's funny because like
Just stop.
it was lightning here. It was like pretty bad storm, and I was like, I'm gonna take a shower. And Tim was like, you're not taking a shower. I'm like, I'm good, homie. And he's like, no, you're not taking a shower. I'm like, come on, that's never gonna happen. He's like, I'm gonna lock you out of the bathroom. I'm like, you're not taking a shower. Right
You're
Three
not
times.
you're not dying on me and leaving me with these kids.
yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
he's still alive. He just
Now he's
just been struck by lightning.
invalid.
Oh, that's where that emote comes from. Okay,
So how does the emote look?
he's doing it right now.
I'm looking for him. Okay, I see him.
He's a tiny little potato man.
So who got it? I thought Chris got it.
I
Chris
got
got
it.
it, but he just has it.
Oh, okay. Very cool. All right.
Alright, so we're doing Scry's next.
We
I
are.
think that's how it's pronounced.
I've been calling him De La Rosa.
Hey, I
That's a bit
used to
more
be a
difficult for me to
potato
say.
for like 7 years. I have screenshots to prove it.
De La Rosa, do you mind dropping in your map link again? I was scrolling up, couldn't find it.
I might have to be a potato for a month.
Is that some bet you lost or something?
Because I wanted boobies.
I was a Lalabelle up until like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I've never been, nor will I ever.
I was a cat person until I realized I could be a pig.
Are you
I'm
a
a-
cat under there?
Oh yeah,
No,
Yeah.
but you're,
yeah.
But
That
you're-
tail's all
you're a
bound
girl
up
cat,
underneath
though.
that pig. I am a girl cat.
yeah.
And I don't
Boy
have that
cats are
little
better
belly.
because the ear wiggle. The ear wiggle
I
is
like
everything.
Chris's reasonings. Like I was like, oh, that actually makes a little bit of a sense. It's like if he's gonna play a game, and he's gonna be looking at someone's butt for like hours and hours and hours.
My brother's like, yeah.
But the men can do the ear wiggle. It's like the most adorable thing that's in the game.
Yeah, but I might have to be a
I will
potato
never-
for a month because my raid leader challenged about 2 other groups to see if you can clear O12 faster.
Oh yeah. And the
Yeah.
losers have to become potatoes.
Losers have to become potatoes for a
Oh,
month.
what a fun challenge!
And right now, each one of us are all on O12. Although
If-
some have already, although we've just started, and some people are on Gatekeeper and Rage.
Thanks everybody for hitting that thumbs up button over here on YouTube. Wow, guys, 9. That's I really appreciate that. Chris is also on Twitch, and that link should be in the description below. If you're curious, if you don't follow us over there, we bounce around. We don't have a committed platform that we're live on.
All right. This one feels a lot easier than the previous ones. Maybe there's another wave.
Aha,
Better.
turtles.
There's 3 waves.
Turtles. Because so far this one has not been as hard.
Giggity.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
But you were thinking it just like I was.
I was, but I'm a lady, sir.
Oh, that's such. I'm not gonna finish that one.
In this Discord, I am a lady, sir.
I think you're a lady.
Don't you call me.
But you're
sir.
in my other Discord. It's not like I post anything crazy.
What? Like I'm a gentleman. I own land. That's what that means. There's no definition of character. Good day, sir. Good day.
Cheerio.
I wish I could feed my chocobo food to let him gain experience faster.
I mean,
You
I
can.
think there is a
can.
thing. I don't know how.
No, just like my
chocobo
food.
foods.
Like, just let him eat table scraps.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
drink some of my mulled tea.
He needs better nourishment than that. Like, he's a picky eater.
Oh, it was
Oh,
too
no,
easy.
No pop, no pop. Oh, alright. The
Hold on.
lots.
Okay. After hers, we'll do my thief map.
Okay. Oh, good idea.
Because I'm betting that my thief map is gonna be the logs. I think it will be.
Ooh, 2 thieves map. Yeah, we can some. Yeah, thief map sounds like a nice little fun.
So after I bought my maps, I was at 7.9.
Well, it could
Let's
be longer depending on
see if I
how
can get back over
on
8.
how long you take to make a decision. Otherwise, it's probably going to be shorter.
Dang, no, my thief is in the ruby.
I love the Ruby Sea.
I like Ruby Sea.
I love that zone. And
Yeah,
every time
I
I
like
go
it.
there, I'm just like, I wish there was more I could do here.
I'm disappointed in the transition between flying and swimming for how little swimming offers, but otherwise, beautiful zone.
What does swimming offer? It offers
Nothing.
Like, nothing.
A load screen. So it either should be no load or there should be more going on
I
down
need
there.
to kill these guys. Alright. So I'm going to do that.
All swimming offers is harpoon fishing.
Harpoon fishing's neat.
I get that you don't want, like, they were like, oh, we don't want to cause stress with battles and stuff. I was like, great. So there's all this open, like, volume of space that's void of anything that can happen. I'll be right back while y'all do the map one second.
I was impressed at how close I was
The
to
guy
the
who
copper.
bought the shit remote, what? Played himself? Uh-oh. Serenity, when are you getting married? Oh no. Oh no. Scry said that the person that bought the shiver mode off of him tried selling it on the market board, but forgot a 0. So then Scry just bought it right back.
Wait, what happened?
Scry sold the shiver remote to somebody because it was worth a lot. They listed it on the market board, but they forgot a 0. So then Scry just bought it back. And then was like, well, that was cheap, so I'll just use it. But not realizing that they ended up using the very one they found, but got paid in the process. Just pocketing money for no good reason.
So you know the petticoats emote?
Uh-huh.
The one you get from which one, Bill? The new Palace of Dead.
Yeah, we have a few minutes.
On our server, it sells for 40 mil right now.
Whoa!
I think it's only like
Oh,
five.
I
I'm
use
back
stuff
on.
like that before I look it up because I don't want to feel that like conflict.
Just checking on Mikey. He's sleeping really
Because I don't need the money, and so I would be tempted by it, but I literally don't have any use for it.
Sweet. Portal.
After this, I need to mend my gear.
Okay.
Because I'm happy with my glamour, and I don't want a house. So like, there's literally no use for Gil.
Oh, by the way, you would like that emote.
Are you talking about selling it or using it?
Scry makes 8 million and gains a new emote. That's fantastic. That's a good day.
That's a
for the one
very
person.
good day.
It's a very bad day for somebody else that lost 8 million and didn't get an emote. Alright. Did you just have a cold, refreshing sip of Coke?
I don't drink Coke.
It was that kind of sigh.
That was a
Sounded
water.
like a commercial. It sounded like
Well, I've been practicing.
Like the smack of the lips.
I've been practicing. Like I have a hard, fast rule against drinking Coke, but
So
I would sell out for money.
Audible.
It's like, you want me to drink a Coke for $1 million? Okay. I'll suffer.
I'm assuming
I'll
you're
suffer.
not talking about getting married in game if you're waiting 2 years. So congratulations on real engagement.
Words of woe. Stunnable.
Oh
I guess.
no, Scry. So you can't even like tell that story that you're the one that bought it. I guess they would know. But you can't like bring it up as this great victory and throw it in their face. You can't bask in it. Well, congratulations. Marriage is wonderful.
It is.
I assume there's a kicker if it's to the right, person or right relationship, but I've only tried it the once, so.
Nah, I love being married.
Turn.
Did you buy one of those apple slicers yet?
What?
No. No.
I saw one in Walmart the other day. I was like,
I did not buy an apple slicer.
I don't know the context.
I'm still slicing my apples like a plebe.
The spin.
One slice at a time.
There he goes. Oh, congrats. Congrats, Delarosa.
Wow, I'm the only one that's gonna be alone.
Assuming you guys are all getting the same guild drops I'm at, we're up 66,000, so we've almost paid for a map without.
We all
even
get the
selling
same guild
anything.
drop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all get the same.
So if we do enough of these, it'll pay for
It's up.
one round of maps without selling anything.
Yeah.
One more.
Come
one
on,
more.
do it,
One
do
more.
it, do it,
One
do
more.
it.
Stop.
Stop. No.
Come on.
That was such a. Oh,
I have such bad luck.
not cool.
Jelly, I seriously do blame you.
I blame myself.
Wiggle lightning. Yes.
Yeah.
Takes him a long time to react to that. Gets zapped by that, and he's like, "Well, I guess I'll go away."
Here we go.
We need an Odin.
That would be sweet. I still can't believe just how people reacted to that video. It was the best, most true reaction to this to a moment in this game, and a great advertising for not smoking. It's like you go
All
look
at
at the
once.
comments. It's like oh my gosh, yeah, like oh cool, we got where's number one? Oh, here he is. He's down. Okay, 3 is he? Where's 2? 4. 2's down.
We're on 3, we're on 3.
Okay, gotcha. 4. Where's 5? There he is. The Queen.
Ooh, took a big hit there. Didn't feel good. I know Jelly's got me. Just was a lot to lose in one hit.
There we go. Yeah, of course they're talking to the black. Of course they're talking to the black mage and saying, "Get out of those ley lines."
Well, they did give you an ability to suck back in. It's better. Ow.
Being a
Yeah.
responsible adult when I'm not
I
rescuing.
think he tosses me back, and I'm supposed to not
Like you,
stand
you
where
want
it's
to
going
look,
to toss
'cause
me
he
into
puts
the
in one of the
little
three
water
corners.
park.
Oh, like how Jelly pulled me out of my ley lines.
Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. I
We were in
waited
a
like the whole
dungeon.
dungeon, and I kept him like
I got a
I
19.
ran all the way to the
Oh,
other
son of a-
side, and then ran to him.
And an 18. Come on, there are numbers higher than 20. Not sure that my pig knows that.
Yeah, I'm with you,
Well,
Steven.
just to be fair, I
I'm
am
with
not
you.
selling
Like,
the vases, I am actually using them.
How much do the vases sell for?
Not much.
Between 15 and 30,000, depending on which one it is.
Oh,
Oh, that's not bad.
right, but
Suck.
If you're trying to buy them, it's kind of a bummer if you're looking to make money.
Well, I'm actually looking to use them as my decor, so winning them is better.
Yeah, Steven, I agree. It's neat from a gathering perspective, but like it's really underused.
mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's just, you know, I don't know. It's gonna be neat to see where they end up taking it, what we learn in November, and how the rest of it. Like you think about, like
I
the
think
next
if you
9 months
had-
is gonna be interesting. Go ahead.
I think if you had all these combat like bubbles, air bubbles under there, and there were no load screens when you went through any of those portals, so it just felt like this seamless
More or less, yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
Instead of like it's just this constant reminder, like, oh, that's a load screen, that's a load screen. So it just breaks it.
Yeah.
Okay, Scribe put out his thief map location before I did, so we'll do his first.
Okay. Sounds good.
Scorpio, these are the new these are maps. Now that's the new area from maps. But they're just
looking
the
forward to
Gazelle Skin
trying.
treasure maps. You find these in there.
I don't have it on.
When did these drop? Were these
Thank you.
4? When did these get added?
Brand new.
This new concept just got added with 4.4, but the Time Worn and all that stuff has been
Right.
added since like 4.0, and they've continued to raise the item level and the things that it offers. So they've continued to keep it relevant, which is that's why I really like the content, because so far they've continued to maintain its relevance, which is interesting when you look at the rest of the content, because everything else, it feels like they make it for 3 to 6 months worth of use, and then it's like, and we're done with it. Load screens, they don't call a load screen. Portal appears.
Wait, where did you guys? Are we underwater?
Yeah, we're underwater. All the
don't have
hidden
to be.
ones. All the hidden ones are there. Yeah, Drake. It's rolled as hard with that. Yeah. This one we picked like from 3 doors, so it's like it's definitely a little
Instead of
different.
2. This is the middle level, right?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, Raider of the Hidden Canals. Yeah, so with patch 4.4, they raised the item level for this content to 370. So from a challenge perspective, it's like, yeah, you want to, it's going to give you some.
Pickin'.
It's going to give you some fight. Here we go. Come to me, mossy children. Stay a while and listen.
Like little moldy Cocoa Puffs just bouncing at me. It's kind of creepy.
These
They have
things.
little feet, don't they?
I think so.
Oh, they do have little
Do
feet.
they?
Yeah.
Oh, they do. That's so cute. I don't want to kill him now.
Take
I've
him
never
home.
noticed it before.
Oh, we got it. Oh, we got a big guy.
I remember.
I remember. You remember? I remember.
I remember.
I don't think I've seen a South Park episode in a year or two. Like I remember the members. I don't know if that was like last year or the year before. Time just is a blur.
Oh, 10,000. Snap. That was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost up for the night. Somewhere in the ballpark of.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what doors we got. I think you have to roll before they... I don't know if they'll let you do this.
No, you do not.
Okay, cool. I think it's the outside ones that do that? I don't know.
It is. But if you don't roll and we get kicked out, if you don't...
Open.
Roll,
Come
on,
rainbow.
The left is right.
Ah. Rip that dream. Alright, Sai, I think you're up for hidden.
Mine is in the Ruby Sea.
Okay.
Alright.
Make sure you mentor care if you need to.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
I like how you think.
Be a bummer for that to be the reason that we died.
I've seen, like, worse. I cannot execute that command when I'm mounted. Lame. That's it. Like, that's the straw. Alright, you teleporting us? There we go, thank you.
Of course, it's in the logs.
The locks.
Just making the rounds.
Would you, I guess do we need to go to it? Or do you just need to trigger?
Nope, you do not.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hang out here.
I need a repairman.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna, like, I did myself repair it, and I just need to level up my blacksmith one more level. I might as well just have this guy do that.
Is it the blue merchant? Blue mender.
Blue
I
Mender.
found it.
Blue Mender. Blue Mender. Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
That was cheap. Cheap.
Cheap.
Mine is not a thief map. My other map is here. I'm not saying we have to do mine next. I just found it on the map.
No, you good.
So
Actually, I need to... while we wait, I can be looking for mine. Oh, I'm in the Ruby Sea as well.
Mine.
I'm in the Ruby Sea as well. So let's see here.
I am in peaks, so somewhere that we haven't really been going.
I'm looking for where this is. There's a giant line heading south. I think I found it.
I'm gonna go get a Coke because real people drink Coke. I will be right back.
Yeah, enjoy it.
It's Coke Zero cherry.
Ugh.
It's right there.
I'm a Dr. Pepper man.
I mean, I love
Hey,
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper.
Pepper.
Like
Coke
it's
Zero
the
was
best,
literally
but-
given out for free when we were in Romania.
Well,
And
were you
people were
like
saying
were you
no.
like a bazillionaire there?
They
'Cause
literally couldn't give it away.
I know we
And
had the
in the
conversation.
grocery stores,
about-
yes. So the housing and the cars and like gas and everything are honestly just as expensive as here. But a lot of people live like multiple generations in one house to kind of compensate for that. And then like groceries, literally vegetables and stuff are pennies a pound
Yeah.
in like United States prices. It was crazy.
It's
You
always
live like a
interesting to see
king
how that
over
all
there.
works out. Scorpio's
Was it-
never tried Dr. Pepper. Dude, it's like, I don't drink soda,
Oh, it's very effervescent.
but it's amazing. It is.
What's
it's-
going on, Corlinzo?
I get a Dr. Pepper on my birthday, and that's just how
Tastes-
special it is to me.
It tastes good unless somebody has recently said prune juice to you as a phrase. And then you wonder if that's one of the 23 flavors.
Oh, damn it. I was doing it at the wrong freaking site. Give me 1 sec.
No worries.
I need like one Dr. Pepper a year.
No,
That is
like
it.
I love Dr. Pepper. It's so
Just
good.
be careful where you say that, because Brian and I live in Texas, and it's like a religion here.
Oh, I can gather that.
People love their Dr. Pepper.
So I can drink, like, Tim makes fun of me because, like, I'll open a can of pop and I can drink. I say pop, sorry.
You freaking
or
New Yorker.
whatever.
You freaking New Yorker.
I know,
I drink, like-
sorry.
I
I don't
drink,
want to
like,
hear the whole thing.
Maybe
Dude, I-
1 or 2 sodas a week.
If I open the can, I drink the whole can in, like, one gulp.
Oh, wow.
And, like, Tim's like, and he'll just, like, look at me and he's like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I was thirsty. And he's like, seriously? And like, I'll eat like a whole like case of pop like it's nothing. He's like, did we not just buy that? I'm like, I have a problem.
There's a quiz you can take online where it asks you if you call things like what you call the thing you drink from, like that you drink water from that's hung from the wall, like in elementary school. And like, what do you call soda? Yeah, but not everybody calls it that. So it'll describe something, and then it'll give
tell you where you live.
Option. And it'll tell you, yes, it'll tell you where you're from. It's crazy. It is not a bubbler. It is a water fountain.
Does not have the option for Dr. Pepper. Hopefully that
drinking fountain is acceptable.
So for Scoprio, gave up drinking soda 6 years ago. Good job, buddy. I gave up drinking soda for Lent when I was like 13.
What do you call the?
I just maintain once a year kind of thing.
What do you call the road that the businesses are on that's adjacent to a highway when you can like exit onto it and it runs parallel to that? So in Texas, it's called a frontage road, but that's not the same everywhere.
Okay, Chris, grab him and run to a corner. Grab him and run to a corner.
Okay.
What corner is he going to?
Like, is Brian grabbing any ones I don't have?
I'm gonna grab them, the ones that you don't have. They're not aggroing to me off of this.
Can they not come in the water? Are they afraid of the water?
No, keep running to a corner. They'll group up right around here.
It's not Jason Voorhees.
Okay, that's as far as they go.
But yeah, getting back to the whole Dr. Pepper thing, I'll never forget when my girlfriend wanted to order a Gatorade and we were at Kyle Field at A&M.
Yeah. Aggies, like, yes.
Aggies.
I knew I liked you. I knew I liked you.
I'm gonna feed one.
I almost went to A&M actually.
So I wanted to go to A&M, but they didn't give me a lot of money, so I went to a school that paid me money. So
I like College Station. I just don't know if I could like be there for 4 years and realize I'm at least 2 hours from Austin.
Yeah.
And I have to go through roads with just tumbleweeds and angry cows.
Tumbleweeds in West Texas will like take your car off the road. And what's the best thing ever is when people that aren't from there just drive and like there's a tumbleweed slowly moving towards the highway and they're like, it'll be fine. And it's like, you really need to stop. Because they're like old mesquite trees, so if the stump like hits your hood, it'll go through it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's so flat out there that you don't realize how big they are. So you see it in the distance, and then by the time it gets to you, they'll be like 12 and 15 feet tall. And so they're like, oh, it's just this little tumbleweed over there. It's like, that's a lot.
Oh, really?
I've seen pictures of where like 50 or 60 of them pile on top of each other and like take down a barn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the whole barn tilts over.
Yeah, well, I remember we were going out to Lubbock to visit, like, Brandon and you guys and all that. And it was just like, this had sandstorm came up out of like nowhere. And it was just like, it was the weirdest thing I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, they're like 4 miles high. They only happen there in like Saudi Arabia.
Let's go to Jelly's first, and then let's go to mine, because both of ours are in the Ruby Sea.
The Haboob.
So we're gonna go to Jelly's first.
And when you see those coming in, you have like 10 minutes to basically get inside and plug windows and doors with wet towels, or it'll blow dust in all the cracks, and it coats everything you own in this red dust.
Wow.
Wonder where Bryn's from. Reads his hat. Yeah. This rain. I have like I wear anybody's hat. Like I have a Texas Tech hat. Didn't go there.
He likes hats.
I like hats.
Yeah.
So it's like I got this. I had
everything Brian does is so he can have more hats.
Literally, it was like, Brian, why do you wear beanies? Well, it's like, hey, my hair's receding, so it looks a little weird on camera, like especially when I'm like, "What's up, workforce? How's it going?"
Jelly, where are we going?
We're going to Jelly's.
So I'm supposed to be following somebody?
I'm heading to Jelly. Put her flag on there, so I'm heading.
I believe you.
Why are you yelling at me?
And then
but
it's like I had like, and then I just did the green beanie, and my dad's like, oh, and somebody's like, you should get in the hat business. It's like, that's literally why I started a YouTube channel. It's like, I want to make hats.
We are trying to get big enough that we can justify Work to Game hats, and then we're going to close the channel down.
That's it. We made it. Like, oh, hats.
Success. How many subscribers are you going for? I don't know. How many does it take to get hats?
Yeah. Like, and not just like hat. Like, I want a really good one because people are like, oh, Brian, the green beanie. It's like, oh, that's right here. Julie made this for me. It's like the most comfortable thing I've ever put on my head. And it's like, yeah, all right, cool.
How many things have you put on your head?
Lots of things, dude. Like, I played baseball, so like seriously, like we would like
salad spinners.
Has anybody ever like done like rally time where you like put your hat and stuff like different? You'd fold it in different things for a rally and like all kinds of stuff, man. Like baseball players are naturally superstitious. I've had a pumpkin on my head. Let's see here. What have I had? Like there's been a lot of things on this noggin. Facial cream. Julie's always like, you should do this. It's like, listen, I have perfect skin. I have skin that you wish you had. I'm a ginger, but I don't get like I really never had any problems with acne and all those things just because of the way my skin is. It's awesome. It's a trade-off, being soulless, but at least I have good skin. But yeah, Julie's always like, use this.
Freaking scary.
What's up?
My headpiece.
Your eppies?
Or headpiece with an H.
Yeah, usually when I go to Texas, I usually go 2 or 3 times a year, but usually it's down to Austin.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was this weekend.
I love Austin.
I love 6th Street.
my brother lives on First. So.
Oh, okay.
So I went down and stayed with him.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Friday. We're gonna be doing
it's ACL this weekend.
Call of Duty.
I didn't go down there for that, but I went. It was just nuts. Because he lives like, I don't know.
I want to check out South by Southwest.
5-minute drive from ACL.
By Southwest at some point. I want to go.
I don't even really know when it is. I just know that it's like people are like, oh, I'm at South by Southwest. I'm like, I really want to go to that. Like, I should probably, learn when it is and actually like budget for that, so I can be like, yo guys, I'm at South by Southwest.
It gets so many people. It's insane.
Well, like music, technology, like it ends up being like they do a lot of video game stuff there now. I was talking to somebody. I was like, oh man, I would like to check out PAX South. Wind up Namazu. Cool.
Oh, we are definitely up money. All right.
Ooh, nice. Good job, Delarosa.
Why did Namazu is not new on that loot table? Because I feel like I got that like the first week we did this.
No, Namazus aren't that rare anymore. The golden one still sells rollout though.
Oh, I would use that. I gotta collect the set. Fish people.
I shall give this to my dad.
Oh, so we got the normal one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 70% chance to get the others and 30 to get this.
I feel like this one's too much pressure.
It's just left or right. Like, this doesn't have the 3, like the hidden ones.
And left is right, so.
Praise the left. All praise to the left.
Remember grabbing corner.
Ryan, are you maxed on PvP tombstones?
On PvP, yeah, I'm like at 20,000 if I go to currency.
Did you buy the mount?
Get the mount.
They have a mount? All
yeah,
right.
it's ugly. It's in my. If you look at my PvP channel, I posted it in.
See if I can shift them into this.
My channel.
Ninja
my
goodness.
Discord.
Okay, I'll check it out. Like I have nothing to
Or I
spend
can
it
get
on.
on it after I get out of here.
To me.
I was sitting here, I was like, man, yeah, season 10. Like, oh, queue time, like 15, 16 minutes. Like, you know what? That's not a big deal. If I could literally do Eureka and be in queue for PvP, like that would be the perfect scenario for me. But I can't do that. So it makes me frustrated.
My ninja's glamour looks so bad.
Nice spot for pig dancing right there, Chris. Yeah, number 2.
Nice. She went to that door so fast, I barely got in position to root on the door. That's why the other one closed. There wasn't any cutscene dancing.
No cutscene dancing.
The door didn't stand a chance.
Josh, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button on YouTube's. I'm trying to find interesting and comedic ways to say things. It's my goal for the later half of 2018.
I still want Julie to make like a giant paper mache chocobo head, and like in the background of one of your videos, just be like vacuuming.
That'd be awesome.
It's my dream.
She's very talented at making things. So she's working on our costumes for Halloween, and at the same time, it's like she made like I think I'm gonna roll my white mage like hoodie that I've worn to every fan fest so far.
You going to fan fest?
Mm-hmm.
Is it getting loose?
Yeah. It should be, dude. Everything's loose. Like Julia, somebody was like, "Oh, you like?" I got a shirt that has Texas Christian University TCU on it, and somebody's like, "Oh, you like TCU?" I go, "No, the shirt was cheap. like I needed something to wear because my clothes don't fit me, and I'm not ready to invest in mid-tier clothes. Like if this is where I was just trying to get to, then like yeah, maybe I'll go get some new shirts. Like not a problem." But it's just funny because it's like, no, like I'd wear an A&M hat, a Texas, Longhorns hat. I don't not care. I did not go to any of these schools. I just like make a nice hat.
Where is your allegiance lie, Brian?
My school closed
Dude,
down.
It doesn't exist.
My school
it's imaginary.
is no more. It closed down. It's a sad day. I was very sad. I got two awesome sweaters for Christmas though. From my mom and my mother.
Oh, I think I got a nice placement.
Oh, I did not get a nice
placement. The timing. It just ended.
Oh, we got it though. You guys look pretty sick right there. You're like, yeah. Alright, cool. That's where I need to
equally intimidating.
Dr. Oaklander.
The Fallout gas mask.
Doing good, buddy. How are you doing?
Pig. The green pig was creepy before I was the blue pig.
Yeah.
The green pig looked like something out of like Freddy's.
I'm doing good, dude. How are you doing?
It's now sealed off, so if somebody was looking to climb back up the waterfall, it's too late.
Yeah. It's like, oh man. Ah.
Come here. Oh.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Chris and I are going to be out there. And so is Clink. Clink's going to be out there. I'm just trying to, I don't know who all's going.
We just got a lot of new friends.
I would kill to go to FanFest.
Well, if anybody shows up dead in Extra and he shows up at FanFest, I think we have our murderer.
It was just too close to Thanksgiving.
It's weird because typically it's been in October in the past.
Yeah,
so.
I was totally ready to go. It was fine, and it was just it was just too close to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we're gonna be at the LBR thing, which I guess is the celebration of LBR going away. I think there are 2 people who are gonna be working on the podcast, but they announced that that's gonna be the last LBR, or I guess with the 3 of the main 5. So we're gonna go to that because he said open bar, and I'm like, oh, okay. You got my attention. Come on. The pig's just dead-eyed staring at us. Yes!
I don't have emotions. Well, it was dancing in the first cutscene, and then it flashes back to the pig, and it's just staring at the camera.
Yeah, that's absolutely what happened. It's so cool. They sold their I guess the checkpoint to some other media group, which is awesome. They put a lot of work into that. But he had me at open bar.
Yeah, I was thinking of going there, but I think I'll go next year to that.
To what?
Namazu.
We got Namazu? Cannot see him.
There you go. He's marked.
Thank you.
Is FanFest every 2 years?
Every 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's every 2 years.
The thing is, they just need to become like a Final Fantasy fan. Like they could do it because like Blizzard does it, and they got all these games. I'm
because they
hoping
could have
Chris is gonna be at
Squarefest
BlizzCon.
and
Chris is gonna be at BlizzCon.
14 could be at every other year, but the in-between years could be all these other great titles they have.
Yeah, it could be big. It could be like boom, boom, boom. But Chris is gonna be at BlizzCon. I'm hoping they announce Diablo 4. Man, they're giving it the whole big stage. Diablo's getting a whole big stage.
Well, it's my first time to go to BlizzCon and my first time to go to FanFest, and all of my family's coming in town for Thanksgiving, and so my brother's like, "Hey, we should make plans the second week in November." I was like, "I don't think that's gonna fly with my wife." Like, there's about a 0% chance. He goes, "Oh, come on," and I'm like, "Let me run you through my schedule."
How you liking Destiny 2, Doctor?
Beast map.
Oh yeah, and so yeah, this is the hidden canals or whatever. We're doing
Live Tina Vault key.
Nice.
Everybody line up.
Okay, on the line. I'm here. And so yeah, like the patch 4.4 dropped, so we have the last tier of the Omega Raid. The story is actually really getting interesting. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but everything that I can read between the lines tells me something big's coming. Boom! We're rocking and rolling. Jelly's got the magic
Okay,
touch.
maybe this ninja glamour isn't so bad.
Yeah, like I'm loving what I'm hearing from people talking about Destiny 2. I'm really happy that everybody's having a good time with it. I just don't have people are like, come back. Are you coming back? I was like, nah, yeah. Like I might come back on it if it has a discount, or if they announce crossplay, like that'd be cool. Because I might then just continue on PC or something like that. Get the real 60K plus frames experience.
Ooh. My camera angle go. I'm in a thing.
Yeah, so there was one dungeon I ran just recently, and it had the same thing. It's all of a sudden it's kept freaking out on me. I was like, oh man, what's happening?
They're probably just waiting until they find a way to charge for crossplay.
Yeah, that'd be bad. You want the crossplay feature? That costs money.
Oh, you didn't buy the deluxe edition. Yours will not be crossplay enabled.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Destiny is always they've never had a problem with the fun and the gameplay. It's always been everything else. I was really my concern was for the lace Forsaken was they were gonna do a 1 step forward, 2 step back. Oh, they fixed this, but then they broke this for no reason. But I'm happy to hear that it hasn't really been the case. I'm really happy.
Too good.
What's up? They say the Forsaken thing is, but it's expensive. I've already given them a lot of money, and I don't feel like giving them more money, if that makes any kind of sense.
Yeah, I remember that Destiny 2 was free on PlayStation Plus before, and I got it then and added it to my library. I've never played it though.
Yeah, the content that they updated for the whole thing, everybody got the good updates. Oh no, Rainbow. Rainbow. Ow.
It's pig butt.
Pig butt.
That was not me. That was pig butt.
Pig butt got it. Pig butt got it.
Uh,
All right, I'll share my map.
The pig butt was good while it lasted.
Turn you into some pork rinds.
Oh, that's not my map. 1 second.
If Julie could make me a pig costume, I would be the best.
I'm gonna reshare that. There we go. There's the right one.
This is the PvP mount.
Oh, that thing? Okay, that's cool. I'll go get
Gorilla?
it. That's the little turret flying whatever.
Oh, nice.
I guess it makes sense. We could teleport there much faster.
Okay.
Yeah, the Taken King was good. I enjoyed it. I felt like Destiny 1 Year 1 was all about them trying to get back to Destiny. I mean, Destiny 2 Year 1 was all about like trying to get back to Destiny 1. They definitely, I think somebody said like, yeah, they you know, they were trying to, they asked all the wrong people why they didn't play Destiny, and that's why we got Destiny 2. So, it seems like from what everybody's saying that Forsaken definitely brings back some of the things that make it, or made it really good. But as far as the shooter goes, we're picking up the Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and it's probably the first Call of Duty game that when I saw the trailer and whatever, I was like, okay.
Maybe we can play it a little on stream on Friday.
I think that'd be fun.
I don't think we should play late. I don't think we're gonna play with some friends that night, and I don't think that's a good idea to stream because that's.
I'm kind of bummed I'm not gonna get to play with you guys because I'm on PS4.
Yes.
Oh.
Like hopefully they'll maybe fix that. You know, it's like that's something that could easily be something crossplay.
I can't imagine a first-person shooter would do crossplay.
Oh, I think it's
people already don't like when somebody has like different ping than them.
Yeah, I think if it like with anything with crossplay, you give the people the option to opt into it, then it's
That's not. I guess I disagree because I don't think of it as opting in. If 90% of the population decides to opt in, then I still have to opt in, even if it's not what I wanted, because otherwise I have to deal with these really long wait times.
Yeah, democracy sucks, dude.
Yeah.
It's like either way, I don't think it's that extreme. I think essentially you get people who want to take part, and then you got people who don't. I get the PC argument though, because Sai and I were talking about this in Discord. And it's that, somebody could have a huge advantage over you. And nobody, that's never seemed to be fun. But yeah. I think it's easier, it's definitely, like we talked about Anthem, right? So Anthem has no PvP content. So it's
Can we get these as mounts?
PvE. I wish. It'd be nice.
They probably strap a saddle on them. I don't want a saddle. I want to ride it exactly like it sits.
I mean, the closest... Well, no. The closest thing we have to it is the Hunt's mount. And I don't think that has a saddle to it.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Let's see what happens. Oh, she has to roll. Or whatever.
Oh.
There we go.
It's like, what do you mean you don't... We're gonna go without a healer. Why?
Because I was deciphering a map, I guess. So.
Oh.
Yeah, the
I forgot
PvP
that I had
crossplay with PC, I think would be a challenge. But I don't
Do you
think it has to
there'll
be
no
all in.
PvP
I don't
Anthem
think it has
long
to all
term?
be everything. I don't know if there'll be PvP in Anthem.
And they'll add it as a side thing later.
We'll be talking about that on the upcoming brand new podcast by Work To Game. Pretty soon. Hopefully this week. All right, here we go.
Come on, give us gold.
Yeah. Gold would be exciting. Gold or silver? Silver and gold. Silver and gold.
Calm down, you guys.
What's the red one do?
It's an Elder Primal. So it's like the biggest of the bosses.
Alright. And your loot is based on the boss you kill?
Yeah.
Kind of, more or less.
It helps.
But the exclamation mark will drop 3 chests.
And it makes everything a multiplier after it. And it only gives you the exclamation mark from then on out.
Ooh.
But it's it's kind of like, oh, Namazu. I don't know why I did that. Oh, there we go.
Ah.
There we go.
We get it?
We did.
Good job.
And we got the altar manga. Okay, see where the orbs are?
So many ice and water clusters.
Stand in the direction in which the orbs are not. Because if you think of kind of a four-pointer, he's going to knock you back. And one of the, you just want to get knocked into him.
I didn't want to do too much of that because then you create this debate of should healers be DPSing?
That's a really good.
If I just stand in things, then she can't DPS because she has to keep me alive.
I'm used to you standing in things, to be honest, so it doesn't faze me. So like, I don't even.
I got out of that one.
Don't take anything. Don't.
Oh, I got out of that one.
You're good. Like this has been
Well,
going
the
on
only-
for years, so.
The only problem is that Jelly's a mediocre healer.
This is
Well,
true.
I'm a black mage that now decided to stand in front of the boss intentionally.
Okay, we got orbs.
I'm a fragile black mage at heart.
Oh, all right. No loot on that one.
This would be a really slow way to grind tomes.
What's nice about it is I was really close to Cap
no.
anyway.
It's actually really quick because every fight gives you tomes.
Yeah, but like 2.
I've
Well,
seen
every
it. I've
map
seen
also
6
gives you
and
tomes
10.
as well.
I've seen it go up to 6 and 10.
Okay. Oh.
Yes.
That was so disappointing.
I know. I thought we were gonna see it.
I've never seen a silver, so I was
Oh,
like,
it's really cool.
hoping.
It's really nice.
It's a giant elephant.
Now every time I see one of these, I'm gonna think of Toy Story.
Yeah,
for, like,
I'm capped for the week, so it's like I'm not getting any Genesis here. Yeah, it's gonna be. I really hope EA doesn't mess up Anthem. It's gonna be the real. We'll have to see how it ends up working out there.
But I turned. Solidly disagree with that.
Survey says no.
Survey says EA that he didn't turn, or that EA is not gonna mess up Anthem. And no answer. All right.
I didn't hear what you said.
I was definitely turned that time.
I did not turn.
That's 2 in a row.
I look up kind of from the a chat question. Oh, we got new.
I turned in the last second there. So
I asked basically, Sai, if like your statement was it relating to if EA is gonna mess up Anthem, or if they're like kind of, or have they kind of learned their lesson, or at least learned kind of a gamer focused lesson.
EA's never gonna learn.
They're gonna do whatever they can to make money. But then the only thing that I get though is that, like, when I look at EA and Activision, it's like EA I think responded to the the issue with the Star Wars, and like Activision didn't. They just kind of were like, yeah, we're still going to charge you for all this. We're still doing like we're not changing. But then EA goes and like doesn't take out their loot boxes in some of the countries that now have made it illegal. So it's like, okay, since there's still riches to be won, so everybody needs to roll.
yeah, Doctor, I think PvP crossplay is really tough to do well, especially in something that's like a Twitch shooter. Oh, that might be me.
Oh, I got the flower vase. All right. Oh, Julie's gone.
Yeah, it's my red mage macro, by the way.
Hey, baby, how's it going?
It's good. How are things with you?
Yeah, I'll come open the garage. Absolutely.
At least I get that.
Love you, bye. I'm gonna go let Julian. Our garage door broke. The operator broke. Oh, please go silver. Please do it. I'll stop here. Okay, cool. I'll be right back. Fight and win for me.
Ooh, it's a parrot flower. The winged. If he dies, he dies. There will be no reses. What are those orbs? Oh, those things. I got you. right. You think players will keep an eye just to criticize it? Yeah. The problem with that, I think what's really hard for a game like that is if it doesn't do well in the initial reviews, it'll get slammed by everybody. But if an MMO doesn't have to be good in the reviews, because reviews only see how the game functions not only with its launch features, but also before you put the player population in. So if you have like really cool systems in the way like players interact with each other, those never show to the people who get early access. So I think that's what I'm nervous, is will it be able to withstand whatever heat it gets initially, not whether or not it gets heat. Like, I don't care if people don't like it at the beginning. Cool. It's what does it feel like 6 months in?
Doing all the hard work for me.
And did enough people stick around that matters?
Cool, thank you guys.
Because some games have systems like, you know, like EVE Online, where that system only works if there's a lot of players. So if they ever lose a bunch of players, it could damage the way the game feels.
Which, what are we talking about with EVE?
Well, the question is, are people only paying attention to Anthem so they can criticize it when it comes out? And if so, will it last?
That's a good point, Chris, as far as that. Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Come on. Oh, come on.
I got greedy. I was wanting it to keep rolling over to the...
You thought the same thing, but what?
Oh, I thought the same thing as far as that. If they're just going to try to criticize it at the beginning, then it's just going to flop because of it. Nobody will give it a second glance because of the initial reviews.
Yeah.
I think it's that, one of the things I found interesting is that a lot of people were thinking that Anthem was going to be like something to compete against Destiny, and then when you go look at it, it's like, no, it doesn't have PvP. It's more like a Diablo, you know, kind of focus game and that kind of shared world MMO light mindset, you know. And I was like, all right, who's up? What map are we doing next?
I have one in the peaks.
Do we have any more of those time treasure sunken ones?
I have not gotten
map. It's in the lock somewhere.
The locks. It's been posted. Thieves. Cool. All right, take us there.
Country road.
My next gazelle skin is in the peaks.
Oh, cool.
Hey, me too.
Cool. Double peaks. It's
Twin
an
peaks
interesting
is the term you were looking for.
It's an interesting thing because there was definitely a time. If this is this a sunken one, a thieves? If it is, then I'm just gonna say put. It's interesting because I got to a point where I wouldn't even bother looking at a game if it wasn't like a 9 and higher, and then it's like I realized I ended up missing out on a lot of really good games for genres and things that I actually enjoy, and so I kind of was like, well, I'm not gonna let reviews drive.
So, like, just give it a context because they usually have an article to go with it. So, like, for example, our game night group is full of, every week, it's full of 5 to 12 guys that all have known each other for basically 10 years or more. And we just want to play a game together. And we all have varying skill levels. And we just want to play a game where we can chat. It requires no investment outside of game night, that one night a week. And that if they want to take like 3 weeks off, when they hop back in, it's no big deal. So that pretty much leaves first-person shooters. And then when I look at a first-person shooter review, if it says, oh, well, it's really bad at story or it's really bad at, you know, 2-man and 4-man content, like if that's why they reviewed it a 6, then I don't care.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so you have to see if a reviewer is lining up with what it is you want to get from the game.
I think it's about finding the right reviewer for what you like, you know, because it's like go ahead.
Final Fantasy is a phenomenal amount of lore, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you didn't want lore and you found a reviewer that gave it a 10 out of 10, you're going to buy this game and you're going to be like, why is this a 10?
Right. Kind of like how I felt, there was a specific review that I watched last year. It was about Nier Automata when it first released. And there was this one guy who was a reviewer on YouTube, and he made like this 45-minute review video for Nier. Now, everyone else, like IGN and everyone, was only doing like 4 or 5 minute video reviews, but he did like almost an hour, and he went into the nitty gritty parts of it, explaining story, gameplay, everything. And yet, in the
These
end,
ones you don't need to do that.
Oh,
his whole tagline was just a masterpiece that you will never play. And it really captured it.
Nier is a beautifully amazing game, and my goal is to finish it before Christmas. I'm gonna finish Dragon Quest XI. I'm gonna play Call of Duty. I'm gonna and then essentially as the rest of the year goes, I'm gonna get and finish off Nier. I really have enjoyed every moment I get to go and play in that world. But you're right. Like who did the review? Was it Skill Up? Because if you haven't seen Skill Up stuff, I really enjoy his reviews because he does take 30 to 45 minutes.
Oh, nice.
That's the guy, Skill Up.
That's the guy who did Nier?
Yep.
Yeah, he does really in-depth reviews.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does the best reviews in my opinion.
Gravitated me was when he did that.
Alright, it should be good.
But yeah,
Hi, sweetie.
you're right, Brian. He basically does hour reviews for everything.
Yeah, his he had one review and it was like a 5-minute introduction before he's like, and now I present to you my review of this game. It's like, all right, we're just getting started. Oh my gosh, sweet.
Get that claw.
What door are we going to?
Rolling 99 over 97.
I don't know what it's worth, but either way.
I don't know what door we're doing.
Stop picking the middle. Stop picking the middle. Come on, bro. Every time. We lost every time because you guys picked the middle.
Well, we're dancing now.
Wow.
And I'm facing forward.
I was going to be like, if I see a pig butt.
No more pig butt. No,
I'm
man.
oh my god!
Get you every time. It's so tempting.
The middle's a trick.
Yeah, multiple reviews on a game is really good, and it's
Sounds
harder
not
for
fun,
these sites.
yeah.
It's harder for, I think, these sites to do that.
Hindsight.
Say
Hindsight.
hey, here's two people reviewing the same game. There's just too many games out there. Monetarily, it's that's very difficult. So that's where YouTube's actually, I think, really been a really cool asset for games and game reviews. All right.
The question is, do we as an audience give the reviewers, because reviewers make their money off of people reading, right? There's ad revenue and things tied to them, coming and giving the site traffic. So
yeah.
Would we go back and check on updated reviews, patch after patch, to check on a game? Or would we look at the one that has the most clicks, which is going to be the first one because it's the oldest?
This game...
So if we as a community would go check the newest review, then I think that reviewers would do that.
Yeah.
I just don't think we do.
So, Akra, if hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, this game is in a perfect state for new players. I think essentially any kind of frustration is from players like us that have played for 8 years, where it's man, it'd be nice if we had X, Y, and Z. Where are we going?
Right here. I have a thieves map here. I just have to find it.
Okay. And so I would highly recommend you go and check out the free trial. It's unlimited, meaning it's not gonna kick you out. It caps you at level 35 across all the jobs that you have access to at that range. And so it's free on PlayStation and on PC. Go download the free trial if you have any inclination that you might enjoy this game. I love it. I love it for many reasons. I think at its core, it's got a very solid game. I have concerns about my personal expectations, where I might be inflating them on the development team based off of what we seem to be getting hinted at. So that's just me.
And as a self-promo plug, we have 2 videos here on the channel of 5 reasons that you should play it and 5 reasons you shouldn't play it, that go over the 5 reasons that this would not be the game for you and the 5 reasons it absolutely would be.
And it's funny because the one that says you shouldn't play it has gotten 30,000 times more views than the one of why you should. Human beings are attracted to negative.
I published them back-to-back days. I recorded them in one sitting.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because it's all you guys do is negative stuff. You're just another negative channel. It's I have a sinking suspicion that all you do is watch negative stuff. Because
YouTube just feeds
YouTube
it.
just
Out of our
recommends
1,100
it to you.
videos, we've got maybe a dozen negative ones.
Out of over 1,000 videos.
Out of over
I
1,000.
find it
I think we're over 1,100 now.
interesting as well, that most people would just cater to the negative stuff, even though they will still.
If we went full negative, if we only catered to negative, I think we'd be the biggest YouTube channel out there.
We'd have a larger but much more bitter community. Instead of
And
you
that's
wonderful,
not what
sweet
we.
people,
And that's
it
not
would
why
just
we're
be
here. And that's like
my phone.
and when we go negative, it's not that we're going like, oh, I hate this. It's we're presenting a critique. Like, this is what I like about it. This is what I don't like about it. And
Like, I want Eureka to be good.
I do. Like, I think it can be. I think for me, Eureka feels like it's just. I've described the game for players who've played this game a lot as the game is sitting on a ton of potential energy. And I'm hoping they can convert that into kinetic energy. And if you don't know what potential and kinetic, are we seriously doing center? Oh, we know.
It's a free door.
Yeah, they free door, left door.
I didn't get a loot.
I looted.
Sorry, go ahead, Brian.
I looted. There we go. Nice. But yeah, so it's that there is so much to do in this game. Yay, finally. We finally got past the first door.
I feel like the problem with Eureka is once the trains came up and people saw like the way to cheat, they're never gonna undo that now. They will never undo it.
It gets ingrained in like, oh, this is the way it's done.
Because I loved it the first week, and I loved Pigos the first week of like how a thing's done, and everybody complained about it. I have to do this, I have to grind, I have to do this.
You don't have
all
to do
that's all they
it.
did is
It's
complain.
not that good of a reward.
And they're like, I'll just wait until they nerf it. I'm just gonna wait until they nerf it.
Hey,
It's
Acra,
like,
welcome.
the problem.
Welcome to the workforce. Can we get some hype in
Eureka.
chat for Acra, please? But no, to your point, like the two changes would make Eureka really cool for me. Level sync and taking it out of the instance, because then it becomes content that I could do while I'm in queue for content that I also want to do. It's like, it's so ridiculous that I have to pick and choose.
And especially since it's a long 3-hour block as well.
I think there's plenty of people that like it, but
I think that that list is shorter and shorter by the day, though. Like,
I think that the people that like it were looking for a very specific type of content that's so out of line with what they've chosen to do with the rest of the content that it feels weird.
Yeah.
When you go into these raids and they basically give you the first mode for free as long as you can do basic math on occasion. Then you go into this other content and it's like, no, you got to show up and you got to put in the time. So I think it's just that we get mixed signals from them.
Well, I think that at first they didn't think that we were going to do the trains. I really don't think that that's what they thought that we were going to do. And once that happens, they didn't know what to do. And they were like, okay, well, we're going to try to not have the trains this time. And people got so mad that they didn't do the trains. They're like, oh, well, let's just go back to it because we don't know what else to do. So, I don't know. I haven't gone back in there.
I think they may be experimenting different mechanics, maybe, and this may just be my opinion. But it's more so, I think, what we're seeing with Eureka especially is what they're trying to do maybe with the next expansion is bringing in some sort of mechanic that may be like Eureka, but it's completely different.
I want Eureka in every zone. That's like how it plays. Like the enemies are challenging. You see a lot of, it's like it's interesting content when you don't sit here and set it up at level 70. It's like when it was in Heavensward when the feast was locked behind completing the main story, and it's like, hey guys, there's this cool PvP mode that I want to check out, but you got to like beat like 2 expansions worth of content. It's like, hey, Final Fantasy 11 player, like we kind of have a little bit of like old school grind. You want to come check it out, but you got to play a whole 3-4 expansions.
If you think of it as alternate progression, it's a really neat chance alongside Palace of the Dead for them to try stuff out, and if it doesn't work well, they're like, oh, well, it was just for that anyway, and they can play it off, and if it does work well, they can roll it in the main content. If you think of it as like, that was content I deserved with a content patch, then I think you're setting yourself up to be disappointed.
I think you're gonna like this game. I think it's very friendly. It kind of feels like an offline Final Fantasy game in terms of story, and there's some moments where you have kind of multiplayer, it puts you into it. But for the most part, like, you can kind of kick back, you can, you know, enjoy the story. And I hope
the combat pacing's a lot slower than most MMOs, so it's very easy to relax and do.
I mean,
makes the rotations a little more intense.
Yeah, personally, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the story is absolutely amazing. I've had no reason to want to skip the story at all in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm really narrowly driven in terms of when I play games, and I absolutely enjoyed it.
Well, I'm out of my area.
The one change I would make though is that I'd bring in party level things.
So many.
And I'd let players group up with even the single player battle fights, and just increase the difficulty or increase the stats of the enemies or whatever like that. The like.
There's so much stuff.
The fact is, like, when I'm helping out like a new player and I have to constantly keep dropping party and whatnot, it's just like, you know, there's a better way. Like, we could just do this stuff together. But that's just me. I like playing with people. I know not everybody does.
But do you think that they would go back and want to redo all those instances again just to match up with increasing in difficulty based on the number of players?
Yeah, mentally, I don't think it's a hard thing to do, because it's like, okay, well, for every new player, you give, you know, the enemies, you know, 40% or 20% more life. So it's just like, it just should be a simple math question. Like, you balance it how it's balanced now, and then you just pick a scale that says, oh, you came in with, you know, an extra buddy. Like, okay, we're going to give them a little... And it should technically be easier, especially for the early parts of the game. But it's weird because it's like, there's parts where it's like we have to stop doing what our group stuff to go do the single player, you know, battle. And it's
the problem with dungeons going to being able to be done by single players is you don't have the ability to balance for different classes, because at that point every class should be able to do it equally.
Yeah.
And so you need to balance very differently. So it's not just about reducing their health pool or the damage they put out, it's about adjusting them in a way that every class feels equal in it, and that feels much tougher.
I'm not getting that emote. Nice.
I'm never getting that emote.
Alright, I'm gonna come dance over here, Jelly.
Jelly rolled an 86.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. I was thinking the same
how
thing.
nice.
Trying to balance all the classes and jobs to have like an equal chance, really, with multiple people. And
I mean, look at Palace of the Dead, right? Red Mage is best.
Yes,
Red Mage is
Jelly.
king.
Yes.
So how would you do that?
Yeah.
Why am I using caps randomly? That's a great question.
All right. We've been at it a while. We've made some serious money tonight. I'm up like 200K over what we started with, assuming that, you know, every item I got is worth vendor price.
You can always do it at the Dome and Enclave and get your bonus. You know, if you're gonna vendor it, like, well, let me vendor it for a little bit more.
Yeah, I keep my guild tokens for that reason.
Yeah, same here.
Get that extra percentage.
Turn. Ooh, yeah, lemon brig. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what they bring and they talk about in November. Everything lore-wise, everything story-wise, just points me that they're working on something big, and that big thing sounds exciting. My fear is that it's not either exciting or big, and it's like, oh, well, I read the tea leaves wrong.
I fear with assuming something like that is that you're putting hope in something that if if that wasn't the case, you would have been fine with, and
Yeah.
now because there's hope in it,
Yep.
you're upset at something that was never supposed to be.
Yeah, never. No one was ever working on that, etc. But the thing is
Like if you promised to
yeah.
give me 10 grand for Christmas this year, and I just hear that in my head, and you actually never said it, then all of a sudden this Christmas I'm mad at you, and you're like, why? I was like, well, you didn't give me 10 grand. And you're like, well, what gave you that idea?
Yeah.
Like, why would... And I didn't need to be disappointed. I just built that expectation up in my head. 25,000.
Dang it.
Yeah.
That still
was
sells
big.
for so much.
Does it?
I
Oh!
sold, a set of,
Woohoo!
I sold one of those for 1.6 million.
Oh wow.
Well, let's hope it's still worth that.
It's probably not that high anymore, but
So
Probably worth a vase.
I have a question for you guys.
What's going on,
Your
Dater?
opinion on something.
Yeah, go ahead.
So a couple of people in my FC on Diabolos have asked me this question. They think that either in 6.0 or 7.0,
Yes.
they
Yes.
expect that there's going to be a graphical upgrade to the entire realm.
It's
basically.
possible.
Yoshi said they're going to do a little bit of a graphical upgrade in 5.0.
Yeah. But
He
what you're referring to though is actually an interview in which he talks about the graphics pipeline and talking about next generation hardware. And
Yeah, I think
the
you're talking
amount
about
of
PS5.
work that they would have to do just to get all the assets, into that kind of that mindset and how to maintain the delivery of new content. He said he doesn't want to think about that just yet. So we will be getting continual improvements. But I think the question and the thing is like, are we talking about a huge jump? And who knows? Like maybe that is 5.0
So-
too.
Well, and you can look at, there are games out there, so like, obviously the obvious game is to look at WoW, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
very
what I'm
similar
thinking is WoW.
amount of assets, and it's been around much longer than the current assets in 14, and so you can see how they've aged. And one of the systems it really shows itself in is Glamour, because you can go back and get loot from the equivalent of like Copperbell Mines or Tamtara or Hawk Manor, right?
Yeah.
And that loot was drawn, that art was drawn for PS3, and now you've got this PS5 or PS10 content or whatever at whatever point that you decide. So every time you upgrade the loot, the current content gets upgraded, but you don't go back and redo the old content.
Mm-hmm.
So what ends up happening when the Glamour system rolls out is there are cloaks that you can equip that have less pixels, and they're having to go back kind of one at a time and redo just those assets. And that's a really slow process
I'm
because there's
wasting
no
my
money in
time.
it.
Yeah, it's hard to
Pull
be
it into
like.
my pitch up.
What do you say?
Pull it into my turret. I have hypercharge up.
Oh, all right. What's that over here?
Yeah.
Just this little blinking circle. Oh. And really most of the time it doesn't show itself because when you're new to the game, you play the old content and then the graphics just keep getting better and better and better as you progress through the expansions.
Right.
But where it shows itself is when you have like world events. So to set themselves up for the new expansion, WoW had you go back and do these like epic world battles for like basically temporary events, temporary like RP events leading up to the expansion. And they were in the old zones because the new expansion is going to be kind of battling over that. Battle for Azeroth, and you would go into the zones from the newest. You'd go directly from like the equivalent of Stormblood all the way back to, it'd be like going all the way back to 11 basically, and then you're flying over it, and you realize that those zones,
Whoa.
those trees were never thought of. What just
What
happened?
What is that?
What's happening?
It's the lure.
What do we do?
It's a gambling thing. You can
Oh.
actually can bet whether or not to double the rewards or not.
Oh,
You gotta play high-low. Is the next card gonna be lower or higher?
What's the card? Oh, it's a
oh man.
Bad
1,
lower.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. That's 8. So
So if they do a graphical overlay like upgrade, I bet it's for the new. I bet it's for the new expansion, and it wouldn't go back and affect ARR content. I don't think they'd redo any
You bet
asset.
higher.
Yeah, because I didn't know what it was. I
yeah,
already
so
clicked it.
we didn't know what
Told you to
the.
bet lower.
Oh, it was an 8.
I know. I literally just said.
Oh,
I already
okay.
clicked it before you guys already told me what.
No, you're
to
good.
do.
You're good.
Oh, cool.
And also, it's
It's out
like,
of 10?
what's the high? I guess it's out of 10.
Yeah, I didn't know it was out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Because
cool.
it's like 10 out. It's like
No, it's out of
8 out of
12.
100. It's like, oh, okay.
I think it's out of 12.
I mean,
Ooh,
I
another rainbow.
Come on, Rainbow.
But yeah, I would
Rainbow.
see them updating the graphics again. I would just think they'd time it alongside the PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe sometime. Yeah. That's where I could see it. Where
And that they won't redo ARR content. So when you get roulettes 2 or 3 graphical upgrades from now, you'll start to notice that leveling roulettes don't look as good.
Yeah. I always battled Azeroth. I mean, I played Vanilla, Burning Crusade, and then Wrath of the Lich King, and then I only played like about a month or two of Legion.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a big gap between the two. I stopped after Wrath of the Lich King. I wasn't too enthusiastic about it after that. And then a friend of mine got me back into it to try it with Legion, because I could upgrade and get a character up to level 100 right away, and I was willing to do that and just try it out. But it still felt like the old WoW, and I was not gravitating toward it. And that's when I started playing 14. Was after that.
I
DFA
Chris
is a
can
lot
answer
different.
that, yeah.
14. It's a lot different. As different as 2 very similar games can be. So that's like saying, Halo and Call of Duty are different. They are very different, but like if you don't like shooters, you're not going to like either of them.
Right.
Would they upgrade servers at the same time? I would hope they'd upgrade servers
They upgraded
as soon as
servers
they're
with
feasibly
4.0.
able to.
They upgraded the servers with 4.0. What we'll end up seeing is this is definitely a Thieves map. What will probably the better thing that you would see with any kind of upgrade to servers is that kind of what we're actually talking about more, that it's actually not like the physical hardware. The servers I think are pretty good, and they can always futz with that. It's more about the code and the net code and how like all the stuff interacts with it that I think could use a huge improvement. And that is essentially where we start talking about on the data center. We are only doing maps with people on Sargatanas because that's all we can do. All the other content allows for the party finder through the duty finder to be able to do this other stuff shared. What we need to get is, a better, kind of net and server and, like actual architecture to the zones so that we're not separated by these imaginary walls anymore. If that makes any sense, as, so.
All right. Who's steering? Are we all here?
Yep, we're all here.
Cool.
Mosslings. We don't need to corner these guys, but. Yeah, it's like, oh wait, who did what?
All right. I love Steel Cyclone.
Yes.
So good. All right. Is this our last Thieves map?
I think so. I rolled a 12. Nice.
Jelly gets the leather.
All right, where are you going?
All right. Is right.
Is it right?
Didn't get my dance off. Oh, right is right.
Right is always right.
Down we go.
Do we have any other maps set for this? Because if we do, I'll keep going. But I'm kind of feeling
normal maps.
tired.
This is the last real, this is the last Thieves map.
Okay.
This would have a chance.
And then me and Chris have each one in the peaks.
Okay, let's go do those peaks ones. Yeah, because it's like I'm starting to like. Oh yeah, feeling it, feeling it.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah, this is content that can really just consume you. Like this can, like, I really love Ooze and Error in this setup.
Yeah, we've been mapping for two hours.
Mm-hmm.
A little over.
A little over, yeah.
Making some money.
Making that money.
Hopefully somebody gets something crazy. Hopefully somebody found an item that we didn't realize was worth some absurd number.
Yeah, like what?
How many have you guys made already?
Ooh. We started streaming at 8:30. It's 10:45.
I think we've definitely made the cost of our maps back just in cash.
Wow. Definitely. So I was at 7.9 after buying my map, and I'm at almost 8.2 now.
Oh wow.
So that's just raw gil. Assuming that every single materia and item you got, you're just going to toss to a vendor. Or toss in the trash.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you guys said that the gil is the same for everybody. It seems like Scry got the same as me. So
Yes, everybody
if that's
gets
not
the same
adjusted,
gil.
yeah. One of those gave us like 25,000 in a single go.
Yeah. I saw, yeah, I've seen a couple even bigger. I saw 30,000 of that.
It's crazy. Making it to those last rooms really pays.
Oh, yeah. $15,000 for that one.
Yeah. That adds up quick. Is that a... Ooh, that's a minion I don't have.
Yeah. I rolled
Come
two.
on. Oh.
Sigh. Nice.
The Vase Man.
Oh, De La Rosa freaked me out. He went right, he's going left.
Sprint, 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 sprint. Slash dance. Get it off.
Get it
Ah!
off. Oh.
I don't know if I got it.
Dead.
Oh.
No, he's just standing there in the center.
I burned my sprints.
We got it though.
It's off to the side. Like I look like I'm posing for like a weird Jake Rue ad.
Yeah.
Pig. A Look by Jake Rue.
Jerking out on the door. Juking. I heard it.
I believe juking.
I read it wrong.
Just Oh, am I facing them all this way then? Hey, more friends.
Hey, what's going on, Nick?
Oh! I think I have everybody. It's hard to tell with the mobs this big. I mean, the thing on the left doesn't have any green dots, but the problem with that is if you haven't interacted with something, it's even not even on there.
More friends. Yeah. Goodness gracious.
This is getting ridiculous. What is happening? There's so many ground. Just trying to not stand in things.
Hey, welcome Cupcakes. O'Doom to the workforce. Thanks for that follow button over on Twitch.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Come on, just 4 seconds. I can go berserk.
Focus, focus.
There we go. And Beatrix has subscribed to us on YouTube's. Welcome. Thank you. Of course, we just need more ads. Like, what's this? What's this thing missing? More. Oh, and the Namazus. Golden Namazu's up. I'm gonna hold him in place. So I've home gagged him, so we can get him. But did he get out of here? Did we get him?
I can't stun the stomp. Can we burn this?
Tiger has followed. Welcome, Tiger.
I am getting pounded here by it. And this guy next. And last up. Nice job, guys. That was a long pull.
Yeah.
Oh.
How we get him?
Like, are we in that deep of a room? No, third chamber. Why did this just keep going?
It's like throwing everything at us. That's why this content's fun, because it's not... You never have the same experience twice.
Man. Got some Materia 6s and 5s.
20K.
And 20,000. It's a good one. And one piece of leather.
Got it. Sweet.
Brian's like, this room was totally worth it.
Totally. Are we doing the juke? We're
Almost
doing
got
the juke.
all my friends slide. Oh, we're juking the dancers.
Got it.
Oh, look at that. Triple dance.
Come on, baby.
Might have been too much dancing.
That pig
No, it was not.
Look at that
It was
elbow,
the right
man.
amount of dancing.
That was a nice
It was
elbow.
the right amount of dancing.
I like that elbow.
The juke. The juke is the system. The juke is the system.
Man, if I'd been just like one step to the left, we could have just stared at nothing but pig belly. Not even known if the door was opening.
I don't know what's happening.
The music tells me it's intense, but I don't see anything. They don't always use the same camera angle though, so it doesn't always work.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Alright. Something's got to get marked here. I don't want to see this turn into another ridiculousness.
Okay, I'm going after your marked target.
If anybody has a preference on what dies first, that's fine.
I would say kill the Aberron.
Okay.
You got. Oh,
That's
there
a
you go.
lot.
Sorry. Got him.
Oh, he slipped off. Scribe pulling some deeps.
Yeah, get that
Almost
red.
died
Get
there.
that red mage aggro.
Flashing that light before your eyes.
So how you doing, Nick?
That was you were very lucky.
I don't want to tank anymore.
Oh, got more ads.
Oh.
Mage LB.
Good idea. LB.
Red Mage LB.
Nice.
That would be you, Scribe.
There we go. Sometimes I always wonder, it's like, oh man, I never get to do it. It's off my bar.
Well, there's a chat delay too.
Yeah. No, you're good.
So it's chat delay plus however long it takes to check chat and then respond. Oh.
Remember, it's high
Okay,
low.
so where do we see the numbers?
So it's on the card. So the card is a 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
high.
Okay. So high.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Nice.
3 times the treasure for the taking. Oh, do we keep playing?
How long do you play?
I would say low, but that's me.
Wait, where do we see what the current card is? Is it lower than the 5?
I think it's.
Or lower than the 7?
the
Oh,
current
okay.
card's
So
7.
it's just a
Okay.
7. Okay.
Oh man, come
Plus,
on.
like,
Yo.
I got you. How many times can we play? Whoa, 100,000! Is this everybody gets 100,000?
Yeah.
And higher. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Higher than a 2. All it has to be is not a 1.
Yes!
6!
Alright, quit there. That's 2. That's dead center in the middle. Just call it good.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
With 4 fleeces. It couldn't give us 4 separate fleeces so everybody gets them. One person gets all 4.
One
That is
person gets all
ridiculous.
And a free door.
Oh,
And a free door.
Nice.
Free door's nice.
Jeez.
Nah, you real. I don't care. Like y'all can decide. Like.
One person can win
Yeah,
it.
yeah, one person can have it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Somebody's about to win big. Sai cleans up on the fleece.
Nice, Sai.
Because we haven't been tracking loot all night, so like
Yeah.
I have no idea who might be behind or ahead or. So it'd be weird to start now.
All right. I'm being told this is my last map.
That's fine.
Yes. It was free, but I'm still happy.
It was free,
I'm so
and they
happy.
just made you think, what if it was a trick?
I know. Doing great. Farming diadem.
I don't know why you clicked on it. That
Guess
glowing
I fixed-
path was not a guarantee.
Yeah, I know. It's like psych.
Yeah, but that was a good run though.
That was amazing.
All right, so now I'm up. Now I'm up over 300,000 for the night. So, or even that means we're all up over 300,000
Yeah.
for the night. No matter how many maps somebody bought, you can't hold enough that this was worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're saying Sai
Awesome.
might have just made 5 million off of that.
Yeah,
That
if they're still worth 1.6, I don't know when you last sold them for 1.6. If they're worth
Or you can get the coat made. Like,
if they're worth 500,000, oh, how many does the coat take?
I'm not sure.
Because if they're worth 500,000 instead of 1.6, then that really dropped in
I'll
value.
sell you 2 of them.
What's this coat? Like ultimate
It's
glamour
a-
or something?
It's a, no, it's a, it's a newest glamour that came out, so everybody wants it.
Okay.
I don't like it because I feel like it makes me look fat, so I don't wear things that are like too bulky.
Oh, look at this guy.
Like I said yesterday to you, Jelly, I'm pretty much gonna probably go to you for.
I mean, Jelly, we weren't gonna say anything, but like, your character really needs to get it together.
With your 6-pack and, like, why not 8? Why not 8?
Yeah, Brian. Why can't your character basically be like the Dwayne Johnson of Final Fantasy 14?
That'd be cool. Like, I like his movies. I would totally cosplay as him. Oh, I hear something.
Sticky Wister, right here. He's numbered. Yeah.
We numbered them at the same time.
I've all gamed him, so you can't leave. Oh, he's moving now. All right.
All right. This big nasty guy down.
It's always fun. Thanks to everybody who's hit the thumbs up button over here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for sharing out the love of the stream.
Yeah, there's not that many people farming diadem these days.
Yeah,
I wonder
I
if
know.
anything in there is now worth like a ton because of that.
I think it's like more like gathering
really.
stuff, right? Like,
You should go back and just add some random, really rare stuff in there, just to see if it draws people back in.
I think they need to take it out.
Some
Like, they need
minions.
to make it easier for people to actually get into it. Yeah.
Oh,
I swear to God, I'm never gonna win that.
I got it.
Yeah. Oh, you can pay for it with your lease. I don't know how much it sells for, but I assume you can pay for it with.
I feel like it probably doesn't sell for that much if it's dropped like 900 times.
Yeah,
he double juked.
We found it like 4 times.
He double juked.
Was it too much juke? Is the good door now in the second location from the original juke? It's not sure.
Come on, rainbow. Rainbow. Rainbow.
It could be a rainbow.
No.
It isn't. Oh, not a rainbow.
Man, that was so awesome.
We over-juked.
We over-juked.
Oh.
We had a great run. That was a fantastic run. Yeah. That was some great high-low.
Wow.
Is it higher than a 1? Yeah. Yeah. It is.
Yeah, you guys did great on that one.
That was just great. Yeah, higher than 1.
So I made... we made over 300,000 in cash each. And then what everybody's got in their inventory.
Honestly, I would be happy to say this is Map Monday from here on out. Like, all right, it's Monday night. We got some maps.
Yeah, so I got...
Come over to Sargatanas. The water is nice.
I've got pretty much 2 of everything that dropped. Except for persimmon lumber, I got 5 of that. And copper nickel ingot.
Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what we can sell. Alright, how much does the emote go for? 30,000.
I used
40,000. I'm totally using that. Like that's.
Yeah, there you go, Sai. 40,000. I think you came out on top.
The onion flower base. Sai, do you have the onion prince flower base?
I do.
Okay, well I was like, it's going for like 400, so nothing there. All right, the quaint is 280k. So yeah.
It's a trap. Do you craft and gather at all? Yeah, I just haven't hit 70. I like crafting and gathering as a system in this game. I just haven't been I haven't caught up. My fishing I always cap pretty decently. Let's see. I will check where I'm at. Hand and land. 70, 53, and 50 for my gatherers, and then all my hands are still sitting in the 40s and 50s because I pushed for it in ARR and then didn't quite make it and never touched it again. On occasion.
Yeah, nothing too
fancy. Good use of money.
Alright, I'll worry about selling the rest of this stuff later. And I'm coming to bed.
What are you doing? Just a minute. We're wrapping up right now.
We're wrapping up? Well, we had to finish. We kept winning on the door.
Like.
We kept
That's
winning
what you sound like.
Alright.
Cool. Alright, guys, on the YouTube side, I'm wrapping up. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know how long, what are y'all's plans?
No, I'm going to take off on Twitch. Oh my gosh, all that cloth we got's going for 270,000 a piece. Nice. And we got a ton of it across all